And now, Negative 43 TV begins another broadcast day with a hello before we even get started with the opening. It's DZ1119. We're talking about a man that's going to put off a dispensary run to hang out a little while with you and me here on Negative 43 TV. That's pretty damn cool is what that is. That is very damn cool. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Bow your heads. It's time for the prayer right here on Negative 43 TV, and we are live.
The views and opinions expressed in the media or comments on this channel are those of the speakers or authors and do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcaster, which is Negative 43 TV. Due to the social nature of this broadcasting channel, videos may contain content copyrighted by another entity or person. This channel's owner claims no copyright.
Two new arrivals early here. Chauncey is here, and he brought silicone with him, so that's pretty darn good. Cincinnati, huh? I haven't been to Cincinnati in years. I wonder if it's still absolutely impossible to drive through Cincinnati. I mean, it's not. It just seems like it.
Right to set content. The broadcaster of this channel cannot be held accountable for the copyrighted content. The broadcaster of this channel is a messenger and sharer of information and strives to verify, but cannot warrant.
DZ was here about 15 minutes before the show even started, Silicone. DZ, are you pretty much in central West Virginia? It kind of sounds like it. My West Virginia geography is very bad, by the way.
The accuracy of copyrights or completeness of the information on this channel. If you have a complaint about something or you find your content is being used incorrectly, please contact the broadcaster prior to making a copyright claim. Any infringement was not done on purpose and will be rectified to all parties' satisfaction.
It certainly will, and upcoming is, in fact, my email. That's good 24/7, 365. More hellos. We have red screen here. What I meant to say, we have Kelchu Bordnor here. Let's see, Joe Packricker II is here as well. Let me double check my triple checks here. Oh, of course, who is Johnny J? So here we go. It's the prayer. All solemn and everything.
Just understand, man, pray for me, bro. Real talk.
I'm doing a lot better today, Kelchi. The last 24 hours, maybe, just maybe, hasn't been the greatest. I'll talk about that here in a bit.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna pray right now. As much as I can.
If you look at the comment on your screen, it's a rarity. It's someone who's happy that he's not going to be able to get to the dispensary right now. That's kind of rare.
But Lord, please help me and give me the strength to be able to take on and handle all of this spiritual you-know-whats that they're sending at me. Please give me the strength.
Ford Maverick to me isn't some shitty little truck. It's a shitty little car. It was kind of more medium-sized car, I guess. They weren't very good.
To stand in your name, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of you-know-what, right? Or you-know-what and your staff, they comfort me. And just stick with me. Please, Lord Jesus Christ, stick with me through all of this, through the temptation, through all of the evil that's coming at me. Please bring karma and justice and true righteousness to this situation. Please, as you have never left my side, continue to back me.
Yeah, DZ, that sucks.
And support me in my cause for doing your work on this planet. Please support me and give me the resources I need Please bring me people that are going to donate and support me financially. Please bring me the money and tools to do your work on this planet to make sure that I stop these people from child. Hold on. God.
That's not a good situation, Joe Pack. It's not a good situation at all. You know, there's very little that I can do here at Negative 43 TV other than maybe bring you a smile, bring you a laugh. Those things are crucial, necessary at times like those.
God, please help my soul to be at peace. Please help me just be able to learn how to deal the best way possible and not allow evil, malicious energies to affect my peace, my state of mind. Please protect me. And I know that you are there with me. I know that you support everything that I am doing in your name. Again, please help me, give me strength where I do not have it to stand up to these oppressors.
Well, Jeezy, if that's what's going to get you out of there, I hope you're stuck for a very, very long time. And Joe Pack, I will keep you in my thoughts, and everybody else, if you would please. That healing power of Sneedville is needed right now, and I'm not joking.
To these evil people, to this system again, please give me all the tools, resources, and people to back me.
2 new arrivals. Ashes 611 is here, as well as John Gull.
In my effort to completely stop child and to protect the youth and to protect these people from everything that's going on that they're unaware of and cannot protect themselves from. Please help me and give me the strength, God, to push forward in the midst of confusion, in the midst of my anxiety, my frustration, and my not knowing what's going to happen to me next. Just continue to supply me with the faith I need to continue to hold on to you at all costs. And please guide me through this hell.
We love you too, Joe Pack. Just settle on in, and we're going to have some fun today.
All right. Please just continue to be there and just give me the strength I need to overcome what we all know is going on spiritually behind closed doors. You know, the wicked will never win. They lost the minute they were wicked. They lost the minute they were evil. And I just want to say that I love you, God. I love you, Jesus Christ. Thank you for providing me with the beautiful life that I have lived. Give me, you know, more and more time. Continue to make me immortal in your name, and have me know, not think, not doubt, but know that I am immortal. And
he's so stupid. He's so dumb. He doesn't realize that if God is a real thing, and I believe so. I'm theistic. I just don't belong to a team. That is a slap across God's face. That's exactly what that is. It's not going to have the effect that you're going to hope that it will.
I am inconquerable because I stand in the name of righteousness, in your name, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of God. I stand up to all of these evil people, all right, by myself, and I'm never by myself because you are with me. You and the millions of ancestors that support me, the voice, I'm the voice of the voiceless. Just continue to give me.
Easy, it's got to get better, dude. It just has to get better, as George Harrison once wrote, "This too shall pass." I believe he stole that from the Bible or some other religious tract, but you're right. You can't write dumber shit than this.
The resilience and strength and just everything. Supply me with all the tools that I need to do this. Please help me to build this entire company business idea into a full-scale agency operation to truly stop all of these evil, wicked people's plans and plots for me and for our planet. Please help me to protect everyone.
As you all found out the other day, I'm a golfer, and West Virginia has Oglebay, so there's something good about it.
One here, and
don't even get me started about the Greenbrier, a beautiful golf course that none of us will ever set a cleat in.
you know,
or a soft spike or whatever.
Just give me the power. Truly, I need your power. I need your guidance, and I need you. I am aware I cannot do this by myself. It is too much for me to handle. And
yeah, I fish. I don't hunt because to fish I don't have to kill anything. And I also use barbless hooks.
It takes a lot, but
they slide right out, minimal injury to the fish, heal quickly. It's the way to go. And besides, if I can't keep a fish on a hook, on a barbless hook, I'm no good at it anyway.
This is way
barbs be cheating, B.
Too much for me. So I call out to your name, God, Jesus Christ, please. I am begging you to help me get through this. Help me save my life, please. Heal me. Help me. Give me the way. I know you will provide the way. Provide me a way for me to scale through this matrix, through every challenge and obstacle that it provides, and just give me the strength and resilience necessary. Clear the path for me as you have done. Continue to protect me, and just know that every step I take is divine, and in your name, amen.
Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Rich Baritone, and Negative 43 TV is live for Friday, and thank goodness for it, Friday, January 24th, 2025, as you can see in the title, or as you saw in the title. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of puny today, as my mom used to say. Started yesterday. I was in the gym, on the bike, did 700 calories worth of work. And then I got off the bike and did a couple of my rotational exercises. And all of a sudden it struck me that, maybe I'm not feeling my best. So I went ahead and left, because one of the rules of working out is do not have a bad experience. And one good way to have a bad experience in the gym is to push through it when you know damn well you don't feel like doing it. So I bailed, got up here. Everything seemed to be relatively okay. I just wasn't feeling really good, but didn't seem like it was going to get any worse. Ate dinner, and then the bug knocked on my door. I didn't get all projectile with it, but let me tell you, kids, I was having plenty of trouble down at my southern border. Good Lord in heaven, 6 times in an hour. Nobody is meant to sit on a toilet 6 times in 1 hour. It's an extremely dehydrating thing. So I've been drinking water, and I've been kind of scared to eat ever since. So that's my story. I'm in the end stages of it, though. I'm thinking that by tomorrow morning I should be just fine and go back to normal and blah blah blah, as I like to say. So yeah, this sucks, but it's okay. It's all right. I keep telling myself that it's okay. We're almost over with here. I feel well enough to sit here and talk to you. My mind's working pretty well today so far. I just don't feel like standing up and walking anywhere. I'm sure you can relate to that. So what we're getting ready to do right now, and we're getting ready to do it right now. Let's put him up on stage. We are going to watch Batman Loves God and Christina. This one I haven't seen. I've watched enough of it to know the first 29 minutes are useless. I believe this was the stream from the other day where he was muted for almost half an hour. Again, something that I know a little bit about, the whole mute thing. But not a half an hour at a time. For God's sakes, no. Downranges here from all the way down in Australia. Very good to have you here today. And it's game over, by the way, for those of you who don't know. So let me hit the big candy-colored button, and let's go for Batman Loves God and Christina. We're going to pick it up at the 28-minute and 51-second mark. Let's go.
That's good if the sound's muted. That's because I wanted it muted, Ace. Because I'm talking a bunch of smack. That's right.
Sounds like a challenge. Let's get on it, huh? And Norm Van Brocklin is still one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Know it to be true.
Hey, I'm talking. they all be talking. So that man gonna talk. I for sure can talk. Well, the chain came off, so I put it back on. That's what I was all excited.
Yeah, he doesn't because it takes all of his breath to pedal that bike. Scratch Luke is here. He's listening on break. Take Negative 43 TV to work with you whenever you can.
But hopefully it'll be alright. I don't know. Stuff feels kind of weird, but I put it on there. I think I got it right. It looks right. I had to figure out, like, I don't know. It was the whole thing, man. It sucked. All right, y'all can hear me now?
Yes.
What's up, Ace? How you doing? But yeah, hopefully we won't have more
Ace is there sucking your dick as usual.
problems with the chain. I don't even think the chain was on right. I think that's why it was acting so weird. See what I'm saying? They sold me a bike, and I think the chain was already janky, messed up, and completely connected wrong.
The chain is not connected wrong. Okay, it's not connected wrong. You're an idiot. You bought a piece of shit bicycle and you can't show it to us. You cannot cam that bicycle up because the minute you do, we're all going to plainly understand that you spent less than $50 on that bicycle because you never spend any more than $50 on a bicycle. And you wonder why at times they literally fall apart beneath your ass.
No wonder I'm like, the whole time I'm riding this thing, it just felt weird to me. I don't know. I think it was messed up already.
Yeah, I heard that he got tires on it. I have no confirmation of anything, but he apparently either got air in the tires or he got new tires. I don't know which.
Like now I'm not hearing all that clicking and like it's pulling on something. I mean, I don't know if it was moving better before now, but
It's pulling on the sprocket, maybe.
y'all can tell me. But they be selling you stuff already messed up everywhere, way overpriced, hundreds of dollars. Like, y'all already got your answer, man. Quit bothering me.
You want people to quit bothering you, pussy? Get off YouTube. I've been trying to run you off for 5.5 years. Other people have been trying to run you off for over 10 years. I'll give you credit for persistence. In your case, persistence is an absolute flaw, but I'll give you credit for it.
Don't worry about nobody nothing up to me. That's all y'all keep on trying to do what I gotta do. Y'all got me with some string back. 322. Everybody's waiting on you, buddy. There's a whole lane. Look, they just sit there. There's no reason for them not to turn right now.
They're driving. It's their decision to make. You're riding a fucking bike, probably a woman's bike. I'll bet that crossbar is as low as you could find it. They're in charge of the situation. You're not because they have the motors.
They're still sitting there. Yeah, that's just crazy.
And I've been mentioning this a bit lately. Please stop the go away. That sounds stupid coming out of anybody's mouth nowadays, unless you're doing a Jim Neighbors impression, let's say. But who does that anymore?
I'm sorry, that's crazy, bro. Like I'm supposed to be quiet about it. It's ridiculous, bro. It takes you an hour to make a basic right turn. I told you, but these people, you'll never get anything done.
They have their licenses. You fucking don't. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, what the hell?
Man, just being real. The type of man I am, I got to get stuff done. So I'm going to get impatient and I'm going to tell you to move.
Betamax. Every time I hear Betamax, I think of my dad, God rest his soul. Mid-'80s, he went in on Betamax hard. I can't say I blamed him. It was the better system. Betamax was better than VHS. The quality was better. The tapes, if I recall right, are smaller. It was a better system, sounded better and everything. And then, of course, Betamax took a complete dump. It became a VHS world. And My dad bet on the wrong color, but that's okay. He loved it, and I did too.
Yeah, I got no time for that. That's ridiculous. Just the way they act on here. You see the people that want to be a distraction.
I'm glad you're listening in your car, Luca. You know how much I enjoy that. Yeah, films can definitely have an impact on people.
Online, they are.
One out because of porn. Yeah, VHS was cheaper to manufacture. So I guess that was probably the ultimate thing that swung it over to VHS, but Betamax was good.
I think he's the guy that sells stuff out here. Probably doesn't even speak English.
Was it really? Well, it's good to know that some people do know what's good and continue to use it. That's cool.
All right, he's cool. How's it moving, Ace? Is it moving better or worse? What do you think? It's not doing this pulley stuff, though, that it was doing. Like, kind of felt like there was more.
45, and I'm turning 64 in April. Yeah, it's possible to be jealous of somebody being 45. It just takes time.
A little more tension than I like at first, but it's not doing that extra stuff. Antics now that I put the chain on myself. I just tried to line it up. That's it. I'm not no mechanic.
Tried to put the chain on himself and apparently pulled it off. You ain't no mechanic. If you're going to ride a bike, you need to know how to work on the bike. At least, on the emergency basis stuff, you have to know this.
Not on a bike, not on nothing. I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't muted now, Ace. What song we got?
I know the feeling, DZ. It gets like that, doesn't it?
Let me know how it looks to you, Ace. Like the movement. Here, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do that. This is actually pretty cool. We haven't seen a forward-facing shot yet of this particular bike saga, and it all looks so familiar, doesn't it? Yes, it does. It's the same things that you saw 2 years ago. It's the same things that you saw at times last year. I guess what I'm saying here, I guess why I'm using all of this breath is to say you've went nowhere. You've went nowhere at all. I mean, I'm in the same place that I was 3 or 4 years ago. It's not like there's necessarily anything wrong with it. But you see, the problem with you, Tyree, is that you talk about, you run this, you run that. I run New York. I run Cali. I run. You do run indeed. However, there you are. There you are, literally on the same fucking sidewalk that you were on 3 years ago, but you're a mover and a shaker. You're going up, up, up. The only thing that's going up anywhere is dildos up your ass. Boy, that was witty. Dutchie is here, and he took a tip and came right on over. A tip as in a suggestion. I don't know why I felt like I needed to specify that, but I did. Look, desolation all around. Going to Starbucks. It's mesmerizing, reading. It's mesmerizing.
What is this? Like it does it on purpose. Come on, bro. Yeah, headphones playing games on purpose. It's crazy, man.
Here, I'll bring up a weird movie that I'll bet almost no one here has seen. Has anyone here seen Female Trouble?
I don't care what y'all say. Government controls all that. They surveil the phones. They can control the headphones on my phone. Yes, they can. Y'all are crazy.
And with that, Red Screen has to go back to work. That's bad because he's got to leave the negative 43 TV studios to go back to his job. It's good because he'll be able to eat next week. Just be careful. Don't get hurt. We'll see you next time, Red.
I told you. Y'all think I'm kidding.
Female Trouble is a John Waters movie. It was the next movie after Pink Flamingos. It's, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. It's weird. Of course it's weird. It's a John Waters movie. But Divine actually shows a little bit here, a little bit there, that perhaps he had some talent for this whole acting thing. Well, to a great many people, it most certainly was a horror movie. It was kind of it was a gross out comedy. Absolutely convinced of that. Seen it plenty. It is definitely a gross out comedy. John Waters was into that kind of thing. Lots of literal freaks. And it's, you'll never forget it. And if you've never seen Pink Flamingos, good God, the original Midnight Movie. Movie I love is Vincent Price's The Last Man on Earth. That's the first movie that genuinely scared me when I was a child. It's better to look at that particular movie as a play rather than, a big screen epic with all kinds of big effects and whatnot. It doesn't have those. But if you haven't seen it, oh dear Lord, please see it. It's here on YouTube. Yeah, I love that movie so much. I loaned a DVD to a guy that I worked with at the last job at the freight company. He came back, said he liked it, but the scene where Vincent Price is running from the mob that eventually kills him and he's throwing those smoke bombs, said, I thought that was funny. I said, well, I mean, if you're thinking, in the 1990s, you're 2000s, and you're looking for something spectacular, no, you're not going to get it. Look at it as a play. And yeah, DZ, it sure is. And in my opinion, it's the only one that matters. All right. Okay, now, as you see all of these people, remember what they're looking at. He's in full Batman regalia today. Okay, all right. Oh, what did you see what he just did? Did you see what the fuck he just did? If you didn't, we're going to look at it again. He's making my voice all high. And I'm not known for my high-pitched squeal. Okay, here we go. He's approaching the door. Okay, this woman is walking in, and he cuts in front of her. You go behind. What the fuck is wrong with you? Negative 43 TV, and it sure sounds like I'm having fun, doesn't it? Believe it or not, I am. I'm Richbartone. 19 minutes after the hour.
All these people on here, they'd be so funny. They think I got different rules than the rest of the world. Like, no.
Okay, I was talking, so let's pick him up from the beginning. I don't know why, but Yeah. Yeah, he did go way out of his way to cut her off. She should have shoved him into the fucking door. God, why did I take
all these people on here? They'd be so funny. They think I got different rules than the rest of the world. Like, no, you can film everything in public. Anything you want, you can film. They do it. They got these guys in New York, these fake auditors.
Now, this is true. If you're in public, you really can't do anything about assholes like this motherfucker, unless, of course, you want to get physical, but then that puts you in the disadvantaged position eventually. Maybe, unless you can, like, get away.
They literally be trying to antagonize.
Hey, algorithm, I wasn't making any suggestions there at all.
Nice people, so they could try to file a lawsuit. It's ridiculous.
I know the film you're talking about. And the only reason I can't remember the name of it because I never saw it. The only reason I know anything about that George Romero biker movie is because of a very, very long article in a High Times about 1980. Night Riders, there we go. I may be up for another cup of coffee myself here in a moment. This is Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. And as you can see what we're watching right now. And it amounts really to not much of anything at all. But there are enough things going on there that I could shit all over. Okay.
Red Pill Canal.
Red Pill, I understand, is in prison, isn't going to be out for quite some time. So Red Pill's not really an issue to anybody out here. What is your fucking problem, DZ? If I hadn't had my coffee, we wouldn't be here. Stole that one from Jim Cornette, a statement he made about Diet Sprite. Populist Uprising is here. Good afternoon to you, sir. And Chaos is here. Things are picking up a little bit on this Friday afternoon. At least it is where I am. Now, coffee is an absolutely wonderful thing, but I have one thing in my personal history with coffee that I don't understand it. Didn't understand it then, don't understand it now. I quit drinking in September 1987. I started drinking coffee in October 1987. Yes, that's right. The whole time that I was in the middle of alcoholism, I didn't drink coffee ever. How in the hell did I survive?
I bet y'all wishing I go in that canal, huh? Red Pill!
Yeah, I mean, he's in caloric debt every single day, which is a great thing if you're trying to lose large amounts of weight. If you're Tyree Sneed, that's not a good thing at all. There is no way that he has consumed enough calories on this particular day, whatever day it was, to fuel his bike ride. He's at what, 20, 30, 40,000 calories worth of debt?
At the Red Pill Canal! Quick territory! Oh, doggy. Yeah, you can't get over here because there's a canal.
There's 5-0 right there.
So what? You're not breaking the law. What do you care? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're paranoid as fuck. Here's somebody that's never paranoid as fuck. It's that guy. And Populist, yeah, I heard that he either had new tires put on it or he got air in the tires. It's what I've heard. I can't confirm a thing. And he's riding on the grass, extra effort. Very, very grown man noises. I just had to tell you that.
Can't tell me nothing.
Thank you, Chaos. Negative 43 TV, we are watching Tyree Sneed, but we're talking about classic and obscure horror movies. That's how you know this show is going really well. If you read the comments, nobody's paying attention to this fucking loser. And it's great. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This thing is fast, though.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put my chip on that collar. Yes, he's diabetic.
How do you think it's moving, eh? I gotta tell my honey I'm live. Maybe we'll get a reaction out of somebody right now. This is a lot where they sent that lady when she was driving all crazy, like 100 miles per hour in the parking lot. And she got me.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is something I did not mention the other day. I have a buddy named Harley. I'll call him Harley because it's his real name. He was moved out of here and was put into assisted living like 50 miles away. No, not an assisted living, a rehab. Maybe not 50 miles away, certainly 40 miles away. So he called me up the other day, said he needed cigarettes. So we got him some cigarettes and took him a half slab of ribs too. We got there and there just wasn't something quite right. What's going on, dude? Well, it turns out his roommate, who was his best friend there, was in his power chair sometime last week and was hit and killed by a drunk driver on the lot of the rehab. Run clean over. On the lot. He may have even been on the sidewalk. Nonetheless, the person that killed this man is still in jail and is probably looking at a little bit of prison time. He was fucking drunk, and in all likelihood, he wasn't going there. Who gets liquored up to go to see somebody in rehab? This motherfucker figured, I gotta go over way, turn around here, and killed somebody. It definitely put a damper on things. And another story like that, when we went to Torchy's Tacos the other day, we're just getting ready to leave, and this woman walks by and just drops like a plank. Didn't get her arms up or anything, just dropped like a board. Hit the left side of her head on the seat of a booth and then hit the floor. Well, in the first second, I'm thinking, oh, fentanyl. And then I realize she's dressed for work and she's having a seizure, and I have no fucking clue what to do. I start moving tables and I'm screaming, having a seizure over here. And fortunately, 2 people there knew what to do. So after that, I left. We went to a couple of stores, and on our way out to go home, there was an ambulance at Torchy's Tacos. I don't know if it was there for the seizure itself. I think it might have been there because the way she hit the side of her face on that seat, I'm amazed that she didn't break her neck. Just amazed.
Got the Batman, and I survived. And I was like, it's all good, but just watch where you're going. I think it was intentional.
So that was a couple bummer stories to bring everybody right down. Let's see if we can't fix that here. How much he eats? Well, okay, let me put it this way. Almost everything he eats comes from gas stations. Every now and again, he gets a donation or something. He will go to a buffet and load his tray. That's a good thing. He will then take everything that he took, which was substantial, and eat half of it. It's so fucking frustrating. It's like, hello, Mr. Sneed, you're starving. You need to eat all of this shit. But it's like he goes to buffets to waste food. And there is another one of his brilliant mutes. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, it was a very, very scary situation. So we're going to remember our first trip to Torchy's Tacos for more than just the wonderfully delicious tacos. I cannot recommend Torchy's enough. Thank God it's a chain. There might be one near you. Not a sponsor. Why did I pause the video to say not a sponsor? He couldn't be more quiet right now. Again, I mean, here I am criticizing somebody for muting, but geez, I don't mute for that long. And we've managed to make it something fun here with the mute game. He's just being a dickhead. Or, if you rather, a fuck up. He's often a fuck up too. Negative 43 TV. Let's see. Don't you just give them space if a person is having a seizure, try to get them on their side? I have no idea. I could not have been more useless in that situation. I did get some tables moved, but no, you don't just let them lay there, because there's a very high possibility that a tongue could be getting swallowed right at that moment. So you do need to take action, but I did what my dad told me years ago. Son, don't know how to do something, don't do it. Go find somebody. And that's what I did. Unfortunately, I couldn't believe it. 2 people knew what to do. By the time we left, she was sitting in a chair, taking in water, drenched with sweat. I have to admit, when she first went down, I was thinking fentanyl. I was thinking fentanyl all the way, you know, things being what they are today. And then I realized she was dressed for work. That came in the next second, and then everything just started happening. I hadn't thought of that aspect, but you're probably right. You're probably right. The pouch just isn't what it used to be. Yeah, those are the people that don't want help out of a situation. They want to be enabled in order to stay in the situation. Always remember, some people that are homeless actually want to be. It's a free choice. Shitty one, but a free choice. Cobes is done. Cobes is done. If you're a Cobra fan, enjoy it. You got about 1.5 to 2 years left. Maximum. Ah, yes. Tyree Sneed looking timidly into the future. Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. Oh, Lord, this one's been a real challenge. We're watching Batman Loves God and Christina. I'm going to get a cup of coffee started, assuming, of course, that I have the energy to walk from my back bedroom to my kitchen. It could be a question, negative 43 TV. I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to mute the mic while I go out there. And furthermore, when I come back, I'm going to wait. No, let me go ahead and do it now. Smoke them if you got them time. So I'm setting myself up to fail relative to the mute game on 2 different levels. Let's see what happens. Negative 43 TV. I'll be back with something hot and delicious. Cup of coffee. Felt like I had to specify that too.
Grandma was looking. Grandma was last Batman. For real. It's all right. Fun's done. I used to have trouble when I went into gas stations too, but I handled it. I stood up to them niggas. There's like 5 of them down here too, right there. And then I kept backing them down. They left me alone by myself. Everybody's tough with their homeboys. You catch them by themselves, they turn into another animal real quick. Feel that? And even with your homeboys, I stood up to them. They ain't do nothing. Ooh, walk side. Whee!
I am back with Decaf. I'm kind of with you on that, Silicone. There's the feeling of futility when you don't know what to do in a situation like that. It's hard to describe. Yep, not saying a word. This is where I come into the equation, though. I'm Richbartone.
Lots of humps today, boy.
Yeah, that looks like an inflated tire, everybody. Eddie Guerrero is here, and he doesn't complain about the hole in the chest. The holes in the stomach and abdomen, yeah, that's kind of a daily thing. Well, almost daily. I haven't heard him say it here.
Where's my trick? Man, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, looking at the tread on the tire, I can tell you that it's not like a Schwinn Varsity type of bicycle, you know, the ones I'm talking about, the ones with the really narrow tires. That's a pretty big framed bike.
I remember we discovered that. Remember we were going crazy over that? And everybody else tried to copy it. Everything we do, they copy. Every time that something happens for me, I notice the Illuminati, they be watching because they take it and then they try to make it like a public concept. Like, man,
We invented all this stuff. I'm who found that.
I hate Cobra so very much. Pet killing son of a bitch.
Real talk.
Yep, something's up. That tire looks inflated. Oh boy. Hoping for more and receiving less. It's kind of what Tyree Sneed live streams are all about. Wait. You mean you could be in purgatory and not know who Cobes is? Is it? I guess it is possible. Now he's him. Boy, voices get really high today. Cobra and Charlie Zelenoff and Cyrax and Chris Chan are kind of the top tier. You know, Eddie, from what he's been saying, and he's been saying it more and more, the shitty looks, the frowns, the I'd love to beat his ass looks seem to be way on the rise. Yeah. Get up on that bike. I gotta ask, look at the bottom of your screen. Have you tried Evil Prick yet?
And that's all. That's all, folks. With the cupcakes.
Flippy cupcakes. Anyway, I just got comment bumped, which generally means I need to clean out the cache in the browser. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. God only knows what might happen. But I'm going to start again at the bottom. I'm sorry if I did not get your comment up on the screen. I checked it fast enough to know that nobody snuck in on me here. So let's go on ahead with that. I'm sorry, but technology being what it is. Oh, I should probably say you haven't heard me complain about Betsy lately. Old Betsy, my ancient computer. That's because she's given me no problems at all. The secret to old Betsy is two things. Either don't turn Betsy off at all and just put Betsy to sleep. Let Betsy lay there until, let me put it another way, let Betsy just sit there waiting for the next call. Or if you go ahead and turn Betsy off, you need to let this thing sit for at least an hour before you try anything. Then it performs with no problems at all. It's weird.
Shopping cart in my way. Oh, hell no. Who do you think you are, shopping cart? Huh?
Who do you think you are, shopping cart? It's your next vehicle.
Oh, rude. How dare you, shopping cart? That was not very considerate of you, Mr. Shopping Cart. Another shopping cart. Oh my goodness. A third shopping cart. What? They really do not like putting their shopping carts away. A fourth shopping cart. That's right. Here's the truth, people. The truth is that Brownsville is not putting their shopping carts away. That's right. I'm snitching. I'm Lionel World Star like you niggas.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I mean, the punchability factor is always in the red. It's always in the red. If that scale is a thermometer, he just blew the top off of that motherfucker for me. Oh, my goodness. Wouldn't his neck feel really good in your hands? That's a joke, algorithm.
Oh, my goodness.
4 carts, not in the cart spot, not in the cart rack. That's just inexcusable. Inexcusable.
Pick them up, put them together, and push them back then if you're so fucking concerned. Or better yet, just hook one to your belt and drag it around.
Be back.
We'll be back. Oh, thank the Lord, that one's over. That was Batman Loves God and Christina here on Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. It's 45 minutes after the hour, 15 minutes until the top of the hour. So what I am going to do now, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. So this is where the mystery of Negative 43 TV works itself in. Let me see. Now here's one. I'll bet this got covered. It may have even been covered by Shamrock and that guy last night. I was in their stream for about 15 minutes. And then I started feeling really bad. And I said, you know what? Maybe I just need to go to bed. And that is, in fact, what I did. So we are going to watch, and this will probably be our last feature on this afternoon's show. This is called Everyone Admires the Batman. The odds are you have seen it. From what I am seeing, I've seen very little of it. It looks like maybe the first 5 or 6 minutes of this I have, in fact, seen with mine own 2 eyes. So let me stop talking. I know it's hard sometimes, kids, but let me stop talking. Click the video. Here it comes. Let me get it all queued up properly here. Oh, come on now. What the hell? He hasn't been on the show in a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the... Oh, you bastard! I was going to introduce the Circle of Infinite Entertainment. And the second I brought this thing up, he went away. He's always been really shy like that. Negative 43 TV.
Greetings, people. How are you all doing today?
Better than you. As you can hear, he's very stressed at the beginning of this video. And yeah, the shit he talks, it's not unrealistic.
Golly, lady, you parked, but I can't even get out of here.
Golly, lady. Stupid fuck. You know what? I tried to set this up earlier, and this did not want to work for me. I wasn't going to even attempt to play it because, continuity. If it's not the same beginning, Dad, blah, blah. Anyway, let's see if this app works. No, for some damned reason that I don't know, my background music is not working today. And you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, there we go. Batman got him a pizza. That's right, a whole large pizza. Pepperoni. Right? Oh, man. I love it.
Okay, yes, indeed. This is the stream where he gets a pizza and then drags it around with him and doesn't eat it. I guess he's letting it get to Cobra temperatures, room temperature, ice cold. Remember, if you let it sit on the counter for at least 24 hours, whatever it is you're having it, Cobra style.
I love it, man. I just love it. It is just so funny and comedic. People are just funny. God has a sense of humor.
You don't have one. I do. That's what makes this show work. Sticky TT6 is here, and that's another thing that makes this show work.
Clearly. It's just funny, man. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. But, yeah, that guy was pretty cool, man. I was talking to him about everything. Like, telling him what's been going on.
You know what I would say to him if I ever came face to face with him? You know what I'd say? I'd say, Negative 43 TV, I'm Rich Baritone. You're going to kill my fucking wife, huh? The confrontation would not last too long because it's time to turn on heels and run because he can't catch a felony because he's got a future. Seriously, motherfucker, if I ever physically get my hands on you, you are in trouble. I'm kidding, algorithm. Negative 43 TV.
It's reality. Like I said, I don't care who likes it. I don't care who's happy about it. It just is what it is. It ain't going to change. You know? I can't be anything but myself, folks. That's all.
Well, yeah, cold pizza is the breakfast of champions after all.
I'm not here to impress anybody. If that's what happens, cool. I'm just being myself and doing what I need to do. But this is my job, and I try to do the best I can at my job. I go hard at it. This is my own company, and I believe in it. I believed in it when nobody else believed in it, and I believed in myself when everybody wanted to pretend they didn't believe in me. And I really don't think that was the case, because if they didn't believe in me, they wouldn't have been so adamant trying to stop me from, accomplishing all this. I think people a lot of times don't understand that other people looking at you, they see your gifts before you do. Feel me? Real talk.
They look at you and they see that you have no gifts whatsoever. None. No talent at all. No ability at all. No intelligence at all. You're a void. You are a walking void. There's nothing there that's any fucking good.
I think that's a real concept of
Now, here's something that's really good. Crazy Horse joins us right now.
reality. I think people be seeing things about us that we don't see because, well, we're not looking at ourselves all the time.
This one is definitely a read for the listeners. That guy says, my fantasy was to wait till he's in his metal booby armor, then tack weld him in it.
Yeah, he put up the hunk of orange. That's awesome. Oh, he was out the window putting up the orange with both his hands. Like, yeah, that's awesome. I told you we got fans. I can't show you because I got the pizza in my hand, but that was pretty cool.
You do not have fans. You do not have fans. They're mocking you. They think you're an idiot. They're just getting some extra yucks in there. That's all the fuck that is going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Like I said, we about one step away. And when Christina and I get all this money, and you got to understand, they owe me all this inheritance they stole.
Nope. Don't owe you shit. When your grandfather died, he split that between his two kids. You got some of it through your father.
We should have money coming from every direction. Every direction. We should.
Drew Carey started off hot, and then one day he just wasn't funny anymore. Know what I mean? Right about the time they started dancing on that fucking show, it's like, what are you're done, right? You're done, right? This is just your way of telling us you're done.
To be so rich, it's unbelievable. Like where we could just take cash baths, take cash showers. We're talking not normal showers, showers in a bathtub filled with money.
Now, wait a minute. Raleigh's religious. Perhaps he is, sort of, but he's not really, because if he was religious, he wouldn't be doing this fucking shit. None of us would. If I was a religious man, do you think I would be here mocking one of God's lesser beings? No. Of course I wouldn't. If he's a Christian, it's window dressing, assuming, of course, that he's who we think he is, and he is. He is.
Filled with cash. Oh, and believe me, it's one of the first things I'm going to do. We're talking. We're going to have to make.
I mean, if he's religious, we should never hear from him again.
Make a withdrawal. I'm taking a bath in cash on camera. That's right. Oh, yeah. It's happening. Yeah. Oh, man, I love it. I love it. Like I said, let me tell y'all something, man. Things are hard. Things look impossible every day. I still keep my faith. I don't believe in God.
That's right, John. So we used to call them the village idiots.
I want money. I don't believe in God because I want rewards. I believe in it because it's real. And that's the honest truth. Feel me?
Yeah, you're theistic as I am. I believe in a God. I just don't believe in a team. I am not overtly religious in any way, shape, or form. Therefore, I can barbecue this guy.
I believe in it because it's real, it's true, and I like helping people. And that's my form of
Nobody would consider me a religious man. We'll put it that way.
helping now. I feel like God, I really do
He
feel
sure
like I have a
does.
purpose. I mean, that's clear as day, and I think the major part of that purpose
Another read for your listeners from Scratch Luca. Joey knows right from wrong. That's the difference. It absolutely is.
is to bring people to God. You know, like I said, I'm his son. Not joking. So it is what it is, man. You know, people in the public, they can choose to believe what they want.
That's an excellent point, Crazy Horse, relative to the whole religious thing. He should have been DOA. But remember, you can recant everything on your deathbed and they say you're going to go to heaven. You can be apparently a total bastard right up to the end, say, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, come on in.
I don't really care. I'm not pushing any concepts or beliefs on anyone. But this is what I've come to find and what I believe and know to be true. And that's all. You know.
Very well put, Silicon. Very, very well put. Oh, hit the button now, Rich. Come on now. There we go.
That's the problem with a lot of people on YouTube. You know, they want to pretend they're smarter than everybody else, but if you look at their results.
I'll try to make this the last comment on the subject, but if you keep talking about it, you can do that. I believe in God too, but the standards for heaven are unattainable. Man on earth cannot get into heaven. It's a very, very sparsely populated place.
Everything going on with them at all times, you can see that they have no clue what they're doing or what they're talking about. So,
and he was dumb enough to walk away from that DZ Blue Devils here. The usual stuff, but different. You know what I mean.
You know, it's pretty simplistic that if you take one look, you can see that they do not know what they are doing at all. Well, yes, I got me a whole large topping, one topping, cheap. It's like a promotion deal they have.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Luca. The reviews are really bad.
We'll talk. It's awesome. I think it was like $8.65. Awesome. I paid cash. Cash money.
And that is the entire problem with it. As far as I can see, every team thinks they're right. Some teams think they're more right than other teams really think they're more right. It gets obnoxious after a while.
Cash money, boy.
Not with this one, no.
A nice, hot, succulent pizza. That's right. Yes, I am. Don't mess with Batman's pizza. It's off limits to you, to all of you. You'll keep your hands off of my pizza. You understand? Keep trying to tell you.
That sounds pretty damn deep, Crazy Horse. It really does. And by the way, at this point, we're 6 minutes into this particular stream, and he has a pizza, has an entire pizza. He should have eaten it by now, but he'd rather run his mouth, even though he's starving and he has food in front of him. He values running his jaw muscles more than he does eating.
Now think Batman is a nice guy. You keep thinking that. I'm pretty nice. I'm good to people who are good to me. But if I don't know you, I treat strangers.
I think it appeals to his God delusion. I mean, he has said recently more than once that he is in fact the Son of God, i.e. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
With kindness too, that's the whole point. You gotta watch how you treat everybody, man. That's the thing, you never know who's an angel. You don't know who's who. Especially in the divine realm and the spiritual realm.
Another read for you listeners from that guy. The only modern equipment I need to make me question reality is the internet.
Man, the thing that be tripping me out, bro, and there's one person that I saw in here.
Anybody who's ever stumbled across Jeffrey Marsh knows exactly what he's talking about.
In particular, I unsubscribed because it's like getting kind of scary. But like, they be like really, really preaching like this demon stuff.
Yep. Nothing at all like a 54-year-old man that thinks he's Miss Jane Hathaway talking to kids. Hi, kids. Hi, kids. Here's how you go no contact with your parents. Those targets I'm talking about that I can't do anything with, he's number one.
And like, I just can't rock with that. Like, I just can't do it. I mean, it's just against everything I believe. You know, and they're saying like, oh, they'll bring you to knowledge and all this. Like, no, lady, you're insane. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and tell you, like, you're plumb out your mind. But that's not how it works. Not at all. Like, they're lying to you. Whatever they're showing you or doing with you,
please welcome Wicked.
They're clearly lying, and that's why most of the people on this platform, again, see, it's all about knowledge. Knowledge is power. And I'm one of the only real people on this platform. Okay? The rest are all Freemasons. It's all rigged. It's all fake. Ain't none of it real.
All right, everybody, say goodbye for right now to DZ1119 as he heads out to the dispensary. Yay!
That's the first thing you need to know.
That was a yay because you're going to the dispensary, not because you're leaving. We got to keep that straight, right?
You know, if people are trying to make a career on here, something is itching on my back. I got me a backpack today too, a JanSport. JanSport.
Thank you for showing up, DZ. Always appreciated.
Tanta. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't understand people. But yeah, that lady be over there. She really be talking about that stuff. Like, real talk. Like, it'd be crazy, bro. And she's like, the demon.
And now with us live, that guy's better half. It's Shamrock.
Will enlighten you and stuff. I'm like, I'm good, bro. Like, kind of looks kind of scary. Like, her eyes are like super creepy. I mean, it don't scare Batman because I'm Batman, but I'm used to stuff like that. But it's just odd, you know? And then, do you notice how everybody that
Nobody hates you around here, and you know that. Just be careful.
Attempt to talk to, because most of them are like demonically possessed anyway. That's the truth.
Logie Berra joins us now live. Thank you very much. I think the worst is past now. The biggest thing with me right now is I have no energy in my legs at all. None.
Or they're just no good in general, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, I've always noticed that about the world. Like, people don't get the spiritual stuff is the realest thing there is. There ain't nothing real than that. Everything is a spiritual complexity. I've said that for the past 3 decades.
You are in no way a spiritual person. Not at all. In no way whatsoever. Make a fist and shove it up your ass.
Pretty much. Well, I don't know if I've been around 3 decades. You get my drift. At least like 2 plus.
That is absolutely true. DZ is a generous, most generous person I've ever met, I believe. And I've met some very generous people here.
What? Why is my back itching? Why? Why must you itch?
Your back's itching because you haven't had a shower in 3 days. I mean, at least not a shower that didn't actually fall from the sky. Maybe longer. He got bit.
Did I get you? It's not cool when you got a cape, a backpack on, and you're carrying a whole pizza. I don't know if something's biting me. I don't know what it is, but can't do anything about it right now. Sadly. Well, yeah, man.
Thank you for being here, Scratch Luca. You enjoy the rest of your day if it's possible. I think you're at work, though.
I said.
And I will see you next time.
I don't know. I truly believe, man. I'm a true believer. I just believe that you have to have faith, and like I said, I didn't have any choice. I still had a choice, but I'm saying, I've tried to hold on to God with everything I have, man. You know what I mean? Because what I go through, none of you could handle, man. Y'all would be terrified in my shoes with what I've been going through.
You go through what you go through partly because you're completely fucking apostate. I like to think so.
Physically, this
You have turned your back on God despite your claims.
entire time, for the past few years, y'all would be terrified, man. Y'all would all just given up. I didn't give up. That's the thing. And I just kept listening to God. I continue to listen to God now. I'm still in the middle of it. I just keep listening to God. And I see what he said coming true. There was never an ultimatum with me, whether it did or it doesn't. I still love God and have faith, and I just see it all coming true. I see it all happening. And
ladies and gentlemen, for the second time on this show, it's smoke 'em if you got 'em time. Take a sip if you got a can open, or if you're just consuming lots of good protein, just vibe with us on a higher level. When I say protein, I of course mean meat, the kind that you buy in a store, usually in the refrigerated section. God, why do I feel like I need to spell all this out all of a sudden?
it's pretty cool, man. It's definitely exciting. That's what he told me. He said, I want you to get excited again, about everything, So I'm starting to get there, man. It's starting to happen gradually. You feel me? Because, like I said, man, it's a miracle. That's a miracle I'm even talking to you, seriously. And I would not come on here and just say some nonsense. I don't do that. Just like I don't do clickbait. Everything with me is real. So if I'm telling you something, it's real. I have my little fun. I'm trying to do my little dance videos and stuff. But other than that, I'm a pretty serious individual. I'm pretty serious.
Wasn't Link Ray Lakota?
Serious guy.
Link Ray, of course, being the seminal rock and roll guitarist. I say that in the truest sense. He was there at the very beginning. Highly influential. You know why Jimmy Page picked up a guitar? Because of Link Ray.
But that's my only thing, man. I just wish that people, especially like down here, would be a little more open and not so closed-minded and not projecting all the time. You know what I mean? Projection is what these weak individuals do, where they try to say that you're doing and saying the things they're doing and saying.
He's talking about the hate-filled glares he's suddenly getting.
They're famous for it. Hell, they did it in Kentucky. That old lady said that. That old lady was talking about, she said, oh, I thought we were all grown here. I was looking at her like.
There is a video of Link Ray on YouTube that anybody that loves rock and roll needs to see. He's playing Winterland in San Francisco at the 70, 71, somewhere around in there. And he opens the show with his big hit, Rumble. It's the most distorted thing you've ever heard in your life. He made that. It turned out to be absolutely metal as hell. He started the show off stage in the dark. And he walks out playing his guitar, literally doing the stroll. Literally doing the stroll, chewing his gum, walking slowly, looking out the audience, trying to make up his mind whether they're cool enough for him. Greatest entrance I think I ever saw. Didn't cost a dime in special effects.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
I was like what manual magazine book do all you narcissists read and delusional people? What do y'all read that teaches you to talk backwards?
In your manual magazine book. Hey, look, everybody, he has food. Like I said a couple minutes ago, he'd rather run his mouth than eat, and he's starving.
So talk. She was like, what did she say? She goes, oh, I thought we were all grown here. I was looking at her like, yeah, so did I. Like, you just took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh,
lady.
wait a second. Wait a second. Part of my job here is, in fact, to run my mouth, but every now and again I'll step on something. And I think this may have happened. I think he was confronted about his stupidity. Let's see. Or hear.
What did she say? She goes, oh, I thought we were all grown here. I was looking at her like, yeah, so did I. Like, you just took the words right out of my mouth, lady. Like, I've never been in a more immature environment. Like, if I told you all the things that those women were telling me while I was trying to work for free, much less something I don't do, right? They had me over there like I was.
While I was trying to work for free, which is something I don't do yet, I just admitted to working for free, and I was right. Somebody called his clown shit out to his face. It needs to be happening all of the time. If you're in Brownsville, take it from me, Rich Baritone, he's harmless. Everybody here will tell you that physically he's harmless. He's got a big mouth. That's the end of it. He's gutless. Don't worry about him.
Gonna
Get in his face, Brownsville.
work for free. You see, as soon as I left that racetrack, I went all the way to Lexington, stayed in the shelter for a few days, got my Batman. They thought I wasn't going to make it back. Batman figured out how to get back all the way over here. Went right back into business.
Yeah, I mean, you're special. If you come here and enjoy it and hang around, you're different. You're a special kind of person. You really are. It takes a special kind of person to be able to find anything about Tyree Sneed that can be made fun of, because he's repellent. Most people aren't going to hang around. Then again, there are people like me.
And I done turned around and proved my point to all of them. All of them. To Geneva.
That's absolutely true, Kelchu. Again, if you're in Brownsville and you're hearing this, get in his face and tell him exactly what you think. He will do fuck all about it.
Well, she can't say nothing, right? Like, that's my whole point. Don't run your mouth at me. No. Because I'm going to prove you wrong every time. You do a lot of talking. That stuff sounds cute, but I don't talk. I lead by action, and I do the right actions. Feel me? Nowadays, I just prove you wrong, and I like to prove you wrong with my success. That's what I like to do. Feel me? You got to understand, that's all it is. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I don't like that, man. I don't like when people try to talk to me and they have no clue who I am or what I've accomplished or what I've been through or what I've done. Like, listen, homie, all y'all, especially the so-called women, let me tell you something about me, man. Right? I'm not your Target. I'm not your puppet. I'm not your Batman. I'm not your cartoon character. I'm not here to entertain you.
You're not our Batman? So is that like a down low admission that you know this is bullshit?
I'm a grown man. And let me explain something to all of you.
You're a grown man wearing what should, for all intents and purposes, be a Ben Cooper Halloween costume from 1967, except for the whole white beater and stupid vest shit. Anyway.
Okay? I have more life experience than all of y'all put together. Okay? You have no concept of what I have been through. You couldn't fathom or imagine. And that is why, right? Why I think the way I do, and why you see me do all this, and it all comes so naturally for me. Because this is not my first rodeo, like I stated. It's not.
You know how you could really tell that I did not feel really good at all when I set the stream up? If you read that title carefully, it said -3 TV is live. That's a pretty good typo here. I mean, -43 TV. I've been doing this for what, 2-3 years? That's a pretty decent typo. No, I wasn't feeling my sharpest there.
I'm a life coach for sure. I'm the best one. Because I can teach you how to really do this. I can give people real advice and constructive whatever advice at the end of the day.
And real advice and constructive whatever.
And teach people, steer you in the right direction. And that's all. I'm trying to build a business doing all that. You know, one of the readings was saying something about that. It said rebranding, and this one is personal. What is that? Is that supposed to be the life coach thing? I don't know. I mean, I don't, is it personal? I don't know. I don't know which one they're talking about. I mean, The whole thing is personal. If you want to take it that way, I don't care. I mean, me being Batman should be personal. Y'all
Pushing the bike's gonna help that limp quite a bit. It almost functions like a one-sided walker.
feel like it's personal, clearly. Like I said, I come
He's still got a little gimpy in his get along, though.
on here, this is my business. I talk and I get paid for it. Who cares? Who asked you how you feel? You know, get out your feelings. Who asked you? We didn't ask you for your opinion. Stop volunteering it. You can't just talk out of, left field.
You do it. You talk out of left field and you actually get paid for it once every 3 months. So how did you enjoy that $115 check that you just got from YouTube because you didn't get $300, motherfucker?
It's like a ballpark. You gotta.
Yep, one day $108, next day, woo, we did it. We did it. $300. You're not driving that kind of AdSense money, motherfucker. Wait, I just called you a motherfucker. Let me try asshole. Yeah, that works.
So you got to come up to the plate, step up to the plate, and show us who you are. Before you just start yapping.
Yeah, I'm physically incapable still, despite everything that I've done, of even thinking about walking as much as he does. I'm up to about 40 minutes. The last time we went to Sam's Club, I was on my feet for 40 minutes, no sciatica. The record before was 36, and after that 36th minute, I remembered I had it. So all that to say, it's getting better. It's just a matter of staying with.
Talk means nothing. It's cheap, boy. I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all think that this is just pure luck, I'm sure, or you want to tell yourself that,
Oh, please tell me you know the name of that video and that it still exists. Please tell me that's so wicked.
Oh, it ain't luck. It's called being blessed, homie. It's called using the gifts. The gift. Don't be mad at the gift God gave me. I'm the truth, that's why you me. No matter what you do, you can't fade me. If you love me while you're running.
The out of control vibrato is my favorite part.
Don't be mad at the gift God gave me. I'm the truth, that's why you me. No matter what you do, you can't fade me.
And did you know that singing through your nose is anti-projection? It's absolutely true. The idea is to think of, you're singing at an object, not necessarily a mic. Mics aren't always involved, but you pick a point right in front of your mouth and you try to project your voice to that point. Singing nasally, it doesn't work.
If you love me while you running, cashless bank never be the same. 2025.
Holy crap. I just had an idea. I know a few days ago we saw that little cutscene that I have with Ned Beatty being bent over a stump. That would work really well with that footage, wouldn't it? It would work so well again. Remember, okay? Get it in your mind. Ned Beatty stripped, bent over a stump, covered with rain and mud, while, of course, getting slammed. Let's see how that goes.
Don't be mad at the gift God gave me.
Okay, a little bit more forward.
Me. I'm the truth, that's why you me.
Not this part.
No matter what you do, you can't fade me. If you love me while you running, cashless bank never be the same. 2020.
Same. Get that synced up with that first squeal that Ned Beatty does. That's just comedy fucking gold, ladies and gentlemen.
25. Come on, bro. We're original over here.
Yeah, I stepped on it and I don't care. You got the point.
Right? That's why all of
you may have something to look forward to.
them gotta watch me. I'm original. Ain't none of them original. All they do is imitate, copy, steal. Even rap is the culture of thieves. That's what they call it.
All they do is copy and steal, says the guy that believes he's Batman and is walking around in a mask.
Feel me? Well, with me, it's real. I don't got to copy no one else because I got my own essence. I know who I am. Yeah, something's itching. Turn to the left. Something got me. Does that make you feel better?
Yeah, it does.
Because it don't do nothing for me. Come on, give me that projection. Project some more.
You know what makes me feel even better? Once again, you're starving, you have your food in your hand, and you'd rather run your mouth. Boy, I mean, we all know your priorities are just completely fucked up, but God.
You can do better than that. That's it? That's all you got? You ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. That's all you got? Some projection?
Yeah, that entire thing would just lay over that sequence so perfectly. I might have to do it.
That's the thing. Like, how do you answer the weakness? Like, okay, like, I mean, I'm glad you're upset.
I'm making notes.
I'm glad you're mad. Feel me? There's the same ones. They just drive around aimlessly all day.
At least they're driving.
They just be driving, stalking, nothing to do. I'm telling you the truth. I don't care how you feel. Reality. If you love me.
I cannot imagine living that fucking paranoid. That's also a little bit of a symptom of main character syndrome. Everybody's a troll. Everybody's out to get numb nuts here. So it's what a way to live. That's what I meant to say.
Are you running? I think I lost that song too. It kind of sucks. I don't remember what beat it was on or what, because it was all on an old laptop.
Yeah,
I was sign into that.
I was never a fan of Howard Stern back, to the days where he would show up on David Letterman. Narcissistic egomaniac who I fail to see his humor. If you read the book Private Parts, and I did 30 some years ago, there was a disc jockey in Philadelphia named John DeBella. I won't even go into it here, but the things that he did to John DeBella were fucking criminal, and I don't know how he got away with it. He also had that Captain Jenks dickoff date the man's estranged wife. Made a big deal out of that. Flaunted that. Yeah, here's my dick off, Captain Jenks. She's out with your fucking wife. Know what that guy's wife did 2 weeks later? Committed suicide. You think Stern's asshole? You think he had something to do with it? Oh, I do not like Howard Stern.
That band lab. Maybe I'll figure it out. I'm going to have to go in there and try to figure it out, but I don't know. I might not ever be able to figure that one out.
I was way ahead of the curve on that. Now, if you ever see the book Private Parts, don't buy it. Go to the chapter about Howard Stern deciding to take his show national. The first thing he does is drive John DeBella out of Philadelphia. Howard Stern is a cocksucker, and one of these days he's going to get what he's got coming to him. That was pathetic.
Well, I don't know. I did it in Green Bay, so should be possible, I would imagine. But yeah, man, these people were upset at my gifts. Good.
Yet he has the hundreds of millions of dollars, and I have this. You know who came out ahead in that? I did.
But here I am, little old me, getting paid, getting pizzaed, paid to talk it, right? When's the last time you got paid to talk it? I'm just saying, right? Y'all want to define everything. You want to keep on running your mouth. You don't make the rules. Like, are you serious? Someone like Sweet Lily? Sweet Lily is trying to pretend in his delusion that we have a back.
I saw one thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. I saw one thing from the Howard Stern universe. Had to be late 90s. The Miss Howard Stern pageant. Live from Bucky, Newark. That was hilarious. It was just so politically incorrect. That was funny because the people that were being made fun of were willing participants, knew what they were getting into. So you felt, yeah, you could laugh at this. They knew what they were getting into, and it was hysterical.
And forth going on. Like, nah, bro, you keep talking. I can talk too.
It was loaded with, what the fuck did I just see? Which can be good.
Everything you say makes no sense, brother. You make no sense. Like, you just keep telling yourself that there's some delusion that isn't reality. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's all they do on here.
Fallout 354 is here and apparently driving in very poor conditions. Why? You just pay attention to what you're doing and let negative 43 TV take care of the rest. I don't know what I meant by that, but it just sounded soothing.
That is. They just want to say something, type something. Like, you're not challenging reality. You're just talking. You just talk to talk. Have fun with that. Like, it should be common sense that you're.
And the PC thing, all that doesn't bother me. It doesn't concern. I don't read the news about him. I don't pay attention to the news. Yeah, I understand he went woke, and yeah, there's definitely a whole hell of a lot of cover your ass going on there.
Clearly not going to accomplish anything if that's what you spend your time doing, right?
No kidding. Wow, that's honestly interesting. Poor Beetlejuice, he really didn't get a whole hell of a lot out of this.
All up in my way. All up in my way, just sitting.
He should be a rich man, and from what I understand, he's really not.
There. Don't care how you feel. Jeez. It's unbelievable. Trying to figure out what the hell got me. I'm back here.
Well, like, I never found Beetlejuice funny because it's literally making fun of the tard. You know, there's more than a little bit of that going on here. But this guy deserves everything that's going on here. Beetlejuice doesn't know what day it is. He couldn't tell you what he had for lunch. And yeah, Stern has made millions off of his ass, and Beetlejuice has not really made a whole lot of money at all at this.
I got this tag on. I can't really figure it out. But it is what it is. I can't really carry him.
Yeah, they're not going to cancel him. He came over. I mean, that's another thing. Always remember that there was a lot of time, and it's probably still that time, where Howard Stern defined sexist pig.
Anymore. I mean, I could throw some stuff in my bag, I guess. My brand new backpack, JanSport. See, all I do is make money. All I've ever done is make money, succeed, and ball out of control, and enjoy myself and live life to the fullest and have fun. And I got a bunch of people concerned about me because of it.
Concern is not what's going on here. Comedy is what is going on here, mixed with personal vendetta. As I said earlier, you, motherfucker, are going to threaten to kill my wife one time. I should actually get on a Greyhound and take care of you myself. But this is more fun. In a beating heels, this kind of stuff gets around in your head and just bounces around forever. You won't mention my name, but you don't miss a show.
Because they want to be like the bat. But nobody is like the bat. And 'tis is the truth. See, I just think it's funny when people underestimate me. Like I said, y'all can say what you
At the bottom of your screen, are you hungry? Well, get some snackies today.
want. That fool this morning was running his mouth. And I mean, he might have been kind of joking, like he was kind of smiling and stuff. So he might have just been having fun. I don't have nothing against that. That doesn't rub me the wrong way. But I mean, that's why I didn't say nothing. You know, I'm just saying I can't figure out what you're really saying if you don't make it clear or where you're coming from, you know. That's all. You're going to get people with all sort of feelings. I mean, You think jealousy and envy, there's a lot of it down here, especially towards me, you know? So, I mean, we got to deal with that every day. Either way, I'm going to stand here with God, you know, on my own 2 feet by myself out here in these streets. I'm going to preach the word of God. I'm going to preach the gospel, right? And I'm going to continue to bring unity to a place that needs it regardless. I don't care whether they like me. I don't care if they're on my side. I don't care how they feel about me.
You care about all 3 things. Stop it now.
I'm going to keep on helping them. And that's my whole thing, you know, when you have like an actual man of God around and people talking like that, it's out of place, man. It just don't make no sense, you know. And I look back, man, and because y'all don't understand, I used to really be a bad dude. Y'all think I'm bad now, like, yeah,
well, no, not well, no politics. I'm not going to say anything. No politics, kids.
a sense of the word. But I mean, I used to be lost, and I used to really, I mean, I was a bad dude, and I used to be in them same exact areas.
Nothing to apologize about, but yeah, no politics. God, we're so close there.
And like people would all keep their distance from me. I was the worst one out there. That's what y'all don't know about me. That's why when people start talking that wannabe street stuff, I'm like, man, that's all I'm about.
And you'll notice how we got there from Howard Stern. It does say something.
But see, I'm not talking. I'm really about it. Like people know. Like y'all have no idea, bro. Like I said, if I ran my mouth, all of you would be like, wow. You feel me? All I got to do is talk, and y'all would be like, wow, because everything I'm saying.
Not to worry, not to worry. Everybody slips every now and again.
Real. But like I said, the real ones, we don't run our mouths.
But here we break into a full, abundant life without the hang-ups of the outside world.
Matter of fact, we keep our mouths shut and our lips closed. We ain't talking about nothing. Feel that? That's how real it is with me, homeboy. Y'all don't know me at all, man. Like I said, like you'd have to be crazy to talk to me funny or think you're gonna move on me. That's hilarious, man. You know how?
You know, it has nothing to do with anything at all, but gosh darn it, I love decaf coffee. I can drink coffee all day. Something to think about from negative 43 dB.
How long I've been doing this? You know how many different areas I've done this? I mean, look how quickly I accomplished this. I mean, the man touches down everywhere and takes over every block. I mean, you can't be serious.
You touched down in a cult. You went around with the cult for a couple of months, and then you returned to your personal Capistrano, which is, of course, Brownsville, Texas. It's the only place in the world that you can be. Bat bum.
Just being realistic. I mean, that's not impressive. Like,
it has gotten so much better in the last 20 years, Silicone. It is almost undetectable now, especially when you start spending some money on it.
If I saw a dude like me, I wouldn't want it with me. I wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't say nothing. And I'm not talking in my position out of fear. I'm not afraid of nobody, but I just wouldn't do it because I would, you know, be able to peep game and see what they on. And as a man, I would respect it. That's what I'm saying. Like, there we go. You got a lot of dudes that aren't men. I just try to teach people how to be men and women. I'm not saying I have all the answers. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm just saying that this is.
You are saying you're better than anyone. You say it all the time. I'm above you. I'm superior to you. I look down on you. In your station of life, what are you looking down on? What are you looking down on? Are you looking down on the rats in the sewer as you lay face down with your face over a grate in the gutter?
Is reality, though. You know, that's why.
Is that what you're looking down on?
I just don't like the overcompensation.
Everything you're doing is overcompensation. Every last fucking bit of it, and it compensates for nothing. It just makes you look really stupid. Well,
And
say something.
Make no mistake about it. That's what that was this morning. Overcompensation. That's exactly what all that was. Right? Because they felt phased. I mean, but I get it. I mean, they're seeing a white boy roll up, and you know, I'm in my bat suit. I mean, I get it. They probably felt a little phased.
He's obviously talking about the woman that said it to him to his face.
You know what I mean? So they just felt like they had to, you know, be a peacock and put up their little feathers a little bit. I think that's what it was. You know, I mean, I get it. So, like I said, I ain't tripping. I don't care, but I'm just saying.
You trip and you care about absolutely everything. The thing that I have been wondering about for a while is Mom even there? If Mom's not there, there's no food there. But yeah, again, I don't know. Just speculation on my part. Yeah, but he's definitely starving. And yes, Blue Devil, he has not eaten the pizza at this point in time, and it is going to taste like it not good, just not good.
For me personally, I'm not going to put myself in that environment again because it makes no sense. I got the hell out of that environment.
That was something along the line of, I thought we were all grown-ups here.
People don't understand. I have nothing to prove, man. I'm not scared of nobody. I'm scared of me. I'm terrified of me. That's what y'all don't get.
I'm terrified of me. Well. I don't know what to make of that one. I know what to make of this, though. It's the real Tyree Sneed. He's here as Tyree Sneed, Sneedville, and he's coming to us live from the North Pole that is New Orleans.
I am terrified of me, bro. Like, I don't even want to get angry around no folks. I don't, because I know me. That's the thing y'all don't get. I am terrified.
So I'm going to assume that snow in New Orleans was kind of a mind fuck.
I'm shook when it comes to me. So imagine other people. Like, I know me, dude. I know how I am. You know, and that's something that you can't teach, man. I mean, you could try, but it takes so long to learn self-mastery. And I'm working on self-mastery every day. That's why when people talk, I let them talk. You can say whatever you want, man.
Self-mastery means self-mastery. You know, discipline and all that. Self-mastery is not a reference to jacking off.
No issue to me. That's what people do. They talk because they want to pretend that they can create fear. I don't have any fear in me. I don't.
All right, everybody. All right.
And then they want to provoke a response or try to get.
He is apparently live. He has one watching him right now. This is called Open Dialogue Show. So let me move on back. We're going to switch over to some live nutty shit. Yes, indeed. Open Dialogue Show. One watching. He's either just started or he ended some time ago, one way or another. So let's bring it up here. And yes, he can't control his emotions. Here it comes, I hope. Ahem. Okay, let's take it back to, oh yes, he has just started. We're a minute and 40 seconds behind him.
All right.
Right now, up goes the curtain.
How's everybody doing out there?
Better than you.
Hope you're doing well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link right now. In just a minute. What does that smell?
He's going to drop a link, everybody. So if you can, you should, but we're all blocked, so fuck it.
But yeah, I'll drop the link right now in just a minute, and you can see if we can get any real guests on here today. And if not, that's perfectly fine. Let my honey know I'm live. Hold on.
Let his honey know he's live. Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. Thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon. At least it's afternoon where I am. 39 minutes after the hour, 21 minutes until the top of the hour. I'm Rich Baritone.
Might need to fix these straps on this backpack roll when I get a chance here. All right. I'm sore. Very sore. Trying to see how it's moving today because it kept clicking yesterday when I'm riding it. And that's not good. All right.
Complaining about being very sore, it sounds to me like he's got it in one of the upper gears.
I don't see it clicking yet. That's good. Is it something with the gears? Like I have to set it a certain way? I don't know. I hear it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's normal.
Open Google. Enter the name of the model of your bike. Find a manual. Do what it says. Or you could do a search for how to shift a 10-speed. Takes every bit of 2 minutes, but I mean, first of all, I'm a guy. I understand the thing about not reading instructions, but in your case, you're not smart enough to even consider not using instructions. Look them up.
I have to put up with it.
Well, I'm vaping, I'm drinking decaf, and I had to skip the gym today because I don't feel all that good. Not if you're a man, you don't. We'll make exceptions for him, though. Okay. Lots of nothing. Very good.
Chain looks about right. Yeah, my legs are tired. Like, really sore. Because of all this bike riding. Yesterday they were really hurt. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm sure you get it.
I know how to describe it. You're in 12th gear. Let's assume it's a 12-speed. You're in 12th gear. You're supposed to start in 1st gear, which I never did. I'd like to start in 3rd gear. And then as the pedals get lighter, which means they're turning fast, move it up, move it up, move it up. And by the time you get to the top gear, the momentum of your feet, the momentum of the pedaling, you should be at a point where that shouldn't be that much of an issue, pedaling in 12th gear. When you're doing it from Jump Street and you're doing it all day long, that's another kettle of fish, as they said 110 years ago.
Too much.
Dutchie returns, and that's what we're watching. We're watching Open Dialogue Show. And he was talking about dropping a link. He has, in fact, done that. Okay, there's live chat, open panel. That's a little different. You're stoned. You're going to fit right in here, as always. Altered states are pretty darn popular around here. He would, and Wiccan doing benzos on a Friday. I see everybody's getting into a weekend kind of mood. So what the hell? Smoke them if you got them. Drop them if you got them. Drink them if you got them. Whatever's up, man. So there is a link in case anybody wants to try in futility to get on his panel, which of course is not going to happen. Negative 43 TV. Mesmerizing.
How's everybody doing? You go ahead and drop the link.
We already have it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a fellow in illness. It's Bung Sam. Yeah, it's just kind of that time of year. I think by this evening, though, I'll be okay. I feel all right. I don't feel great. I feel all right, except, I have no energy in my legs.
I need new shoes. I got a wish list. I need new shoes. I need really a new vest.
Yeah?
I need to get more plates, meaning the plates for my vest, for my protection. I need to get more of those. I need the Kevlar neck thing covering. Then I got to figure out how to use like some kind of aluminum alloy or metal possibly.
Wow, that all sounds expensive to me. Sounds like you better get a job. When he starts talking about bat suits, aluminum alloys, and all that, I'm just seeing a suit of armor. That's all I'm seeing.
Build it around my neck at some point. But I don't know how that works, and I don't want to do it wrong.
In a very Monty Python and the Holy Grail sense, I'm seeing suit of armor.
What else? Definitely got to try to figure out the rib coverage aspect, and like the things they sell online, everything you can do yourself.
No, there was a plate of some kind in it. Hand to God, there was. I have a short, an insert that I use a lot, where Tyree shows up in full Batman regalia, riding the bat scooter, and he pulls up on an outdoor basketball court at night. And some guy walks up to him and says, "So what's in this?" and knocks on it. And it went, there was something in it that was solid, probably a weight, but there was a plate in it.
I know that. And they want to charge you out the wazoo. Nonsense.
Damn, I hadn't even thought about that.
Like the rib coverage things don't even look very good. They're not protective enough. Like, I just need something that's very deflective and sturdy, and probably thick enough, you know what I mean? That way it protects me around my wrist. And then you run into the other issue. Like, I don't understand this.
Well, I've never been to Toronto, but I understand that's pretty much always been the case, right?
This thing has to be like full coverage. I mean, it's
Yawn Street or whatever it's called.
Gonna have to be. Gonna have to cover.
That was Toronto's Hate Ashbury, everybody.
Even under my arms. Because
please welcome King Blazy WPI.
If anything is deflecting, right? Got to have that covered too. I mean, it's just going to have to be full.
Calorie intake. He doesn't eat enough food. He certainly doesn't eat enough protein. Malnourishment.
Coverage. I mean, I can try to see what I can do myself for right now, but it's hard. It's all hard without the right budget. I need electric bikes. I need electric scooters. Need more bicycles. There always is an issue like this one.
Well, if you're not going to get a job, it's time to start turning tricks there, whore. Or as they would say on The Sopranos, hoo-ah!
I'm just telling y'all and telling God what I need. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to run this business. I need a new laptop for sure. And then I need like more money to get like some more like stuff for all of that to run it all.
I mean, he's getting into thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and anybody that's seen Viva Las Vegas plainly understands that Tyree Sneed really does not value money. Until it was all gone, but then it seems like he's kind of almost gotten over it.
But that's what I envision in the future. Like,
please warmly welcome Mimi Loves, and as always, she arrives with a reminder to hit that like, subscribe even if you would. I'm a long way away from 1,000 subs, yo.
I want like a lot of different screens, like different TV screens, just the same way they have any Batcave. You know what I mean? Different screens.
Yeah, I live in the state of Ohio, where the state thinks that the way to start moving a lot of marijuana product is to charge twice what your dude's been charging for it for years.
That way I can pull up everything I need to
sometimes 2.5 times.
Pull up and take a look.
I've been once simply because it was something I never thought I would see in my lifetime. And remember, until it's a federal law, they're just letting us play make-believe here in the United States.
I could do my research a lot more efficiently and more thoroughly. It's just a lot of stuff, man. Y'all don't understand, like, when we really come into these blessings, Christina and I, it'll make everything so much better, you know? I mean, and really so much easier, yeah.
And remember, if the situation was real, what he's talking about is his girlfriend getting money and him doing nothing, and he's going to spend it all. Boy, talk about no understanding of reality. If this was a real situation, and Christina was a real woman, and all of this was legitimate, do you think for 1 minute that she would even be talking to a loser like Tyree Sneed? The answer, of course, would be no. That's a big giveaway right there. How do I know Christina's not real and this is all a lie? She's talking to you, Tyree Sneed.
A lot of aspects. There'll be new problems. Well, everything will have to be a trial run with what I'm doing as Batman, but all in all, you know, overall, it'll make things a lot easier because we'll have disposable money and income, and I can build these businesses for her and with her and get everything wrong where we got more income coming in all the time. Set up an Airbnb or two, get all that going. See, these people on here, they talk about it, but they don't do it. That's why they all so mad at me, because
the current viewer score is Richbartone -43, TV 22, Tyree Sneed 14.
I actually have done all this, and I'm about to do it on a whole nother level. What? Like, I really believe it's all coming. I know it. And like I said, I'll always believe in Christina. I told her I was live. I didn't hear anything. I don't think. It's hard for me to look while I'm doing this.
On one hand, Wiccan, that would be a little bit of a mess. On the other hand, it sounds like there was a very nice side effect, if you will.
But, oh yeah, and I need a new bandana when I can. But yeah.
Guess what has never been washed? Guess what has never been washed? That fucking bandana!
Oh yeah, and I need a new bandana when I can. But yeah, I'm done explaining to anybody on here anything. I don't need to explain nothing. It's all common sense. And I don't need to.
You need to explain everything. You need to explain everything. We're watching this. Some of us have been watching this for years. Yeah, you got a lot of explaining to do, man.
explain myself to anybody, period. I'm just going to do me. We're right around the corner, man, from getting 4,000 subscribers. That's the first thing that you all should know. Come on, bro. Hurry up.
Come on, bro, hurry up. Yes, there he is again, bitching at traffic. Always remember, if you're a pedestrian, the cars are in charge.
Talking to my mask.
And there he is. This is how he looks right now. You just kind of knew that, of course. And yeah, RTS is the OG here. He is the one left. He demand.
Not anybody. But yeah, like I said, we're right around the corner here from 4,000 subs.
What?
I wish that some of the
There is growth going on here, or just more socks or whatnot. But yeah, he's went from 2.8K subs to 3.31K. So something is going on here. I'm getting more subs. I don't know what's going on, but something is. I don't get it.
videos yesterday would have done a little bit more views than what they have. But that just is what it is. It's out of my control. And it's just because they're brand new, too.
Oh dear, how dare I forget Cannon? He not only knows him, he created him. It's the only time in his life the real Tyree Sneed fucked up real bad.
Feel me? So people have not gotten to see it all in all its beauty. Right? Trying to see what I want to do here. Man, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, you can count on that. Man, I'm kind of hungry. Let's go back a little bit. I just love it when he says that.
Trying to see what I want to do here. Man, I'm kind of hungry.
Ha ha!
But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's funny on here. I think the things that people say are funny. I think the things that they do are funny. I just think the whole thing is funny.
There's nothing funny about this until people like myself or RTS or that guy, Shamrock Frost, whoever restreams you, this is not funny at all until we get a hold of it. Then it's very funny.
I think people are funny in general. But yeah, man, when you're doing something at this large a scale, man, there's no time for no distractions. That's what people got to understand. I'm not here for your feelings, man. Nobody. Not out here, not online.
Okay.
I don't got time for y'all.
I just went forward. I think I might
understand.
agree
I'm
with
busy.
you, RTS. So we're going to move forward here because he's rather lathered at this moment.
Turn. Like I said, if you can't utilize the link for what it's for, I'll just not use it. I offer these people every day a chance to speak.
Okay. We're going to pick it up from here.
I'm not here at your beck and call. If anything, all y'all are at my beck and call.
We're going RTS
right?
speed.
You're in my business, and you'll act right and you'll follow the rules. You don't have a choice. You know what I mean? You don't have any power within my business. I mean, that's just crazy to think. You know what I mean? That's kind of common sense. Feel me? All of it is common sense. It's been common sense since day one. I don't care about none of you people no more. I don't care how you feel. Nothing, bro. That's a good choice right there to be quiet. Yeah. You can sit on the panel all you want, buddy. I'm not concerned. Like I said.
Okay, take it back to about 7 minutes, RTS. Right about here. Oh, okay. All right.
Original content, like, yeah, it's my original content, bro. It was a video I made in Kentucky. I put a title up. I made it look cool. It has nothing to do with their creation. So YouTube, I mean, that's basically illegal. Like I said, they commit a lot of crimes on this platform, you know, and they're like, oh, it's their creation. How is it their creation?
Here, I'll go back a little bit more. Fuck it. If he deletes it, he deletes it. What's on your screen right now is the important thing we want to get.
So you have to deal with that yourself. That's not my issue. Yeah, feel me?
Did I get it? Am I there? Am I there?
Like, it's odd. Like I said, I'm not even going to get in that mode. because that's what they do it, because they know that I have a business. You know what I mean? And then one of my videos, it's just so weird, man. They talking about, I don't know, some weird stuff with who created this and original content. Like, yeah, it's my original content, bro. It was a video I made in Kentucky. I put a title up. I made it look cool. It has nothing to do with their creation. So YouTube, I mean, that's
So what you're telling me now is to go back. We'll stay right here and hope he doesn't delete.
basically illegal. Like I said, they commit a lot of crimes on this platform, you know, and they're like, oh, it's their creation. How is it their creation? What are you talking about, dude? Like, it's just,
Yep, sometimes that happens when the smoke is good and the living is easy.
just a video. Like, I already deleted it, but that's just weird. And I'm just saying, the only way that stuff like that could happen is probably the same issue, because they just sitting there trying to find an issue, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to see me make money. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Still alive.
That really is crazy, man. But understand something, man. When you got all these older people and they've had all these years and decades
Oh God, I can't wait! I can't wait! I can't wait! Just let it run, Rich.
to make money and stack money, and y'all, like, I'm not even gonna put up with it, man. Like, the next person who opens their mouth saying, if y'all say again that any of these celebrities are rich, I'm gonna verbally go in and say everything to you. I don't care where I'm at. No, I'm sick of hearing it, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you straight up, get educated on what you're talking about, because these people have no money. I have money. I have all the opportunity in the world. I have more wealth than anyone in the world. I'm talking more than princes and kings in Saudi Arabia. You can't be serious, man. Y'all people have never competed. It is not competition to sit there and make false claims. You've got to get real, bro. We're running circles around you, and I'm making my comeback even financially. And you don't make finances to sit on it and brag. We don't move like y'all. Y'all hustle backwards and move incorrectly, and it shows. That's why you keep losing. Is that not the facts? I'm just saying. You can see, if you pay attention, that is the fact. Feel me? So yeah, it's just like when they come here to type, like, it doesn't become a repetitive thing. You just talk. That's it. If you're banned from the program, you don't come here. If you commit a felony, it's no sweat off my back, brother.
It's not a felony to watch this piece of shit that you call a program. Not a felony.
See, I've provided a link. I try to be nice. I'm not here at your beck and call. If anything, all y'all are at my beck and call, right? You're in my business, and you'll act right and you'll follow the rules. You don't have a choice. You know what I mean? You don't have any power within my business. I mean, that's just crazy to think. You know what I mean? That's kind of common sense. Feel me? All of it is common sense. It's been common sense since day one. I don't care about none of you people no more. I don't care how you feel. Nothing, bro. That's a good choice right there, to be quiet. Yeah. You can sit on the panel all you want, buddy. I'm not concerned. Like I said, if you can't utilize the link for what it's for, I'll just not use it. I offer these people every day a chance to speak, and they let this nonsense happen.
You do not.
They don't say nothing. All of them don't have the heart to have a conversation with me. It's just very odd. What do you think you're accomplishing? That's my question.
RTS, did he put you on screen?
That's all I'm asking, because I don't need anyone on this platform to run my business. I run my business by myself, buddy. Right? This dude really waving to himself while I'm riding a bike near traffic. Like, sir, he's really trying to distract me. Yeah, that's a felony, buddy.
The guy was waving at you. That's a felony, buddy. Oh, God. You have some kind of brain-eating amoeba or something. There's got to be a physical explanation just for you.
This dude is crazy, man. It is unreal. What, do you have some more prop money? Good for you, buddy. Got some more prop money? You're like these people who can't drive and act like they can't see. There goes the gears. Yep. As soon as these people come in the picture, they start doing their weird kitchen stuff. Here we go. Now the bike's not working. Told you. It's every time. Let's get out of here, bro. You don't have any power, man. Bye.
Okay, I think he just reacted to you in that case. But yeah, it sounds like things are just literally falling apart as we rejoin him. He's having trouble with his chain.
Weird. Weird as hell, dude. Like I said, they've been watching this happen for how long? For how long? Unbelievable.
Yeah. No, what's unbelievable is that you continue to consistently buy shitty bikes.
Unbelievable. The whole cake got caught in the bike. That's what happened.
Oh,
Let's see.
no! Oh, we're going back here. The cape got stuck in the bike. It's less than half the length it was when he got it. And this fuck up managed to get it caught
Unbelievable.
in
The whole
the
cake
chain.
got caught in the bike. That's what happened.
One more time, everybody. Good. Wow.
Unbelievable. The whole cake got caught in the bike. That's what happened. Now let's see. Is it messed up or just
Is it messed up? I would say that was the death knell for your cape. Oh, God, for the footage of that.
lost? Should work now. Let me see. Wow, a bike gets ruined that quick. This is what I'm saying, bro. And then they'll come here, they'll act like they've accomplished something. Because you're just coming here to bother me. Like,
We didn't ruin your bike, but yet somehow I feel we accomplished something here. Karma, 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 chameleon indeed. We'll have that in the next marathon. Speaking of the next marathon, I'm kind of leaning toward somewhere around Valentine's Day, perhaps.
what is that, dude? I'm a grown man. That's not illegal. But like I said, they don't do their job out here. They just let it
Indeed, Silicone, right here on Negative 43 TV.
happen every single day. Like, I need to be distracted while I'm busy. Change gears, bike's working. Like, yeah, bro, I don't know what the point of that stuff is, but it's not accomplishing anything at all. You try to put my
Seems to be working very well.
cake back on. That is weird. Like I told you, they super weird. I don't care how you feel, man. I'm not going to have a conversation with you at all. We won't entertain none of that nonsense. You got
Well, then why did you put the damn link out there to pose? That's why, to make it look like that he's open to conversation, and every time he puts it out there, no one ever gets on. It's just a front for him when he drops a link.
that. How about that? Like I said, there's like oil on this chain. Like, I got to eat and stuff. I'm touching everything. Like, they do it all on purpose.
There's oil on this chain. Wow. So paranoid. He's getting oil on his hands and he's got to eat. And he perceives this as a danger.
We won't entertain none of that nonsense. You got that? How about that? Like I said, there's like oil on this chain. Like, I got to eat and stuff. I'm touching everything. Like, they do it all on purpose. It's just odd, man. It's just odd behaviors.
Did you know that bike chains are lubricated on purpose? Shocking, I know.
No place for it. I'm a grown man, dude. Like I said, anybody has anything to say to me, how come they ain't said anything in my face? Right. Not doing anything, buddy. That's it. Goes that far and that's it. No farther. All right. Now. It's all right, man. This is what Batman is. Tough as hell. Got to deal with these bike chains and everything. These folks can't drive at all out here. Unbelievable.
Got to deal with these bike chains and everything. People can't drive out here. What does one have to do with the other?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, son. If bike can't stay up for 2 seconds, come on, son. It ain't that hard.
Bike can't stay up for
This
2
is all I'm
seconds.
saying, man. It's like, these people are upset. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy right now, man. I got it all, bro. I'm doing everything, man.
Sound happy to you? Doesn't sound happy to me. Negative 43 TV, 9 minutes after the top of the hour.
There are going to be issues with the bike. That's common sense. Well, we got another honk. Here, hold up. I got to put this on the ground so I can try to number it around. I'm going to have to put it where I used to have the case. See, I told you, this is a process. It's not easy. The semantics of everything have to be right. And if one thing is wrong, that's up everything. Fragile ecosystem when you're running a whole business. A fragile ecosystem when you're Batman. Yeah. Feel me?
And it is a good thing he wasn't muted. Can you think of what we would have lost there?
Good mood though, man. What's good? What's up today, man? Like, I'm not talking to none of you. You see that I proved my point. What's good? I'm not here to talk to you, man. Don't mean you want to talk to me. Like I said, what's your excuse? Right? Like I said, they terrified. Oh, they know what it is and they know who they are. I love it.
Sure you do. I'm Rich Baritone, and he's being
It don't come
quiet.
from no place of, oh, I'm a fan. We respect you. We like what you're doing. No, you respect me and you admire me, and y'all ain't men. So you start doing these weird antics. Like, yeah, that's what my dad raised me not to be, buddy. Yeah, I'm very proud when you do it. Every time you do it, it makes me feel more proud of who I am. I just keep it a buck with you. Keep it a homie.
Well, that's the wrong Chiron. I know for a fact he's not here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of the show, however, is brought to you by Choosing Homelessness.
Feel that? Like, y'all try to minimize everything with talking. Talk is cheap.
You're right, King. I'm not gangster. Education usually prevents that. I have a request from Silicone for antics. So everybody, of course, say it with me now. 1, 2, 3, antics!
Bro, there's like oil on this chain, bro. And my cake was all in it, and I still got to go on about my whole business and my whole day. That's a boss. He's a pretty tough guy. I don't care what you say. Y'all ain't going through it. Y'all don't ever go through anything. All right? That's the truth.
Antics! I just love to say
Why it's
that.
making it so difficult? You flip the bag around. Fine. I got to get me a new cake too when I can. But the issue is going to be, yeah, like this ain't working at all.
Antics!
Issue is going to be, I mean, if it's already having issues, getting caught in there, that's a major problem. Let's see if it works. I mean, the whole cake got stuck in the rigging. Working on this gear for now. So yeah, I got to get me a new cake, but either way, if the length ain't right, I don't know how I'm going to set it. Maybe I'll move it up on my vest a little bit. There we go again, jerking with the brakes, with the gears. Doesn't make sense. There it goes again, and it's going to fling me off the bike again. Makes no sense. What's wrong with the gears on the bike?
Nothing. You don't know how to operate them. Please crash. Please wreck.
There should be nothing wrong with this bike. I've had to move the chain around, so like, yeah,
No, the pizza was a previous video.
it's going to have issues because I don't have any help. Y'all see the point?
It's an action game we're playing here, Blue Devil.
Everybody needs help. I need help to do these things. I can't do it all by myself. Christina tries to help me as much as she can. But like I said, these other people, they don't do nothing. They just sit there. They don't support me. And that's perfectly fine. I don't need your support. I don't need your help. But keep on trucking along by myself.
Then quit begging for it.
That's the reality. You know, that's exactly why the last time, right? I'd be telling people, hey, yo, meet me over here. And they talking about, come over here. I don't want to go over there, man. That whole area is just nonsense. There ain't nothing there worth me seeing or doing. That's exactly why, because I think ahead. I already knew it. I already know what's good. People who broke and don't have nothing, hell no. I'll waste my time talking to them. What are we going to talk about? You feel me? I'm not in that position. I'm not trying to act like I am. Neither. I got away from that position I was never in that position. When I was there, I hustled. I was doing great. That's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. So I don't know if it's something with the gear setting. It has to be exact.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at your screen. I will read it for the listeners. Blue Devil says, you could say Joey rides Dolo with his Dolo. I believe we have redefined Dolo in our time.
I don't know if it's going to keep doing it. It's all right for right now, I guess. I don't know.
So it's basically a down low admission is what he said.
Weird.
And I love it. This is my favorite part, the boring part. Negative 43 TV.
Yeah, I need a new plate. When I get up here, I'm going to try to tie it differently. Let's see if that works. I got to grab some stuff anyway.
He's not giving up on the cape. Still live, by the way.
If this take any longer, bro, it's like an hour light, man. You can't be serious. And then they all drive to like, well, at least they said hi, but they all drive to like shape it where you can't go by. Like, man, I'm trying to get on and get what I need to do, bro.
Fuck you. You're not important to anyone. You're not important to anyone. You're just jealous that they have cars.
So like I said, that's what happens when you have cars.
And I will go this far. I will say that Tyree Sneed has degraded so badly mentally he would not be able to pass a written driver's exam. Couldn't do it.
Cars, bikes, anything, man, they have major issues. That's anything, bro. Y'all have clearly never had any
Okay, I'm going to take that back. I stepped on something.
issues. That's anything, bro. Y'all have clearly never had any experience having things. They've never had anything, because if you had things, I've had things my whole life. I know how it works. They have issues. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how you do it. There's going to be issues. It's unavoidable. So you have to deal with the issues. I'm showing you the right way to do things. And that's
Batman sporting a dickie. Very nice, Wicked.
it. Not just sitting there accomplishing nothing and trying to act like you're talking about someone. You're not talking about me. That's why nobody knows any of you or knows who you are, including me. Right? Come on, man. Y'all going about everything wrong.
Oh, come now. You know who I am. You know who Negative 43 TV is. You know who so many of us are over here in Sneedville. You certainly do. Yet, rather than confront us, you'd like to talk shit to the black sector. You're a pussy. The black sector is not, insofar as I know, in your face. We're in your face. And you will not confront me. You won't confront any of us.
Boy, it's funny. Feel me? Super funny. Super out of place. You feel me? All right. Let's see here.
Okay, so if he's gone silent,
All right, you park this.
let me park this. He did say he was going into a store. I remember that much. Okay.
What's up, Ace? How you doing? Oh yeah, it's always back here. You know that.
28 minutes of straight facts. What a moron. What a fucking moron. Boy, that pride stuff, it just gets in the way, doesn't it, Ace?
We don't switch up.
Who needs self-respect when you can make something less funny just by being there?
How you doing?
Good, man. How was it?
All right. Yeah. He said, "Fine." Trying to change the state. You gotta get it on. Come on, Abe. Don't you want to go in your home, Ball? Come on, Ball. Go in your home. Happy Gilmore. Here, I'll move it up one. Let's see how that.
I have never seen Happy Gilmore. I find Adam Sandler extremely annoying.
Does.
That doesn't mean that I haven't seen clips. Like the fight with Bob Barker, yes, I saw it.
I can get it for you.
Yeah, my best friend loves Adam Sandler. I don't like Adam Sandler at all. I think Chris Elliott was funny, thought Chris Elliott was funny back in the day, and he couldn't stand him.
Is that how I did it last time? Let's see. Oh, no, that's not how I did it. I ran it through and then I tied both ends together. That's how I did it.
That's not political. That's just a matter of taste is all. Okay, he is back. All right. So We're going to jump all the way to the front. Remember, just because I think someone is not funny or I don't like them, no one is universally loved. That doesn't mean that you're wrong. Yes, I am an opinionated asshole, but unlike most opinionated assholes, I fully understand that my asshole opinion counts in the space immediately around my head.
What you're hearing is my back.
Another one that I absolutely positively never fucking got was Will Ferrell. Never for 1 minute did I ever think he was funny. And the More Cowbell skit was one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Jimmy Fallon has no talent. He cannot act anyway. He was never in a scene where he didn't break character. Not one. And it turned a great song into something of a joke. Eat a dick, Ferrell. Meanwhile, he's rolling in his hundreds of millions of dollars and he doesn't care what I think about anything, as it should be. Yeah, one thing that the internet has definitely done for some people is turn their opinion into, outright declarations of truth, like a God complex thing.
I feel like having an Oreo cakester.
Oh, yes! He's going to eat an Oreo cakester for us. Remember, as we go into this, most of you already know that. If you're newer here, I need to tell you that he thinks eating an Oreo cakester, which is a glorified Suzy Q, is some kind of a huge flex for a man that's starving and in all likelihood is diabetic. We'll never know. He won't let them draw blood. Them, of course, being hospital personnel. Here we go. I give it a big build-up, then nothing at all. We're live. It happens like that sometimes. That was the great thing about early television. It was all live. Something went wrong. Something went pear-shaped, as they say over in the UK. It was up to whoever was on that camera to make it work in that moment. A real seat of your pants experience. It would be terrifying. Especially like in 1952 and you're on some kind of anthology show and the whole thing shot live. And since there are only 3 stations, there's millions and millions of, oh God. Anyway. And now he's saying nothing again. Good Lord. Moving up, up. Nothing. We're 49 seconds away from being caught up. Oh, dear no. Okay, let me check something back here. Nope, he has went silent. This is a tough one right here. This has been not at all easy to restream. But we do know that he's got Oreo cakesters waiting for our ass. He certainly does. Let me go ahead and catch that thing up here. Tyree Sneed Sneedville RTS points out something that I now feel really, really stupid for not having noticed previously. If you will look at the center of your screen, the picture of Batman and all the bullshit going on behind him, is that his cape? The brilliance of that cannot be overstated. It looks like Batman's cape has absolutely gone straight to ass. So we're caught up. and there's nothing going on. So whatever am I to do? Well, I think what I'm going to do here, we'll go ahead and monitor here on the phone. I'll even turn it all the way up. So when he comes back, we're going to get all kinds of crosstalk fun. You know how enjoyable that is. So we're going to go to solo layout. Let us revert. Let's go back into time. Yes, that's what we're going to do. But how far exactly? Let me see here. Okay, let's go back right now to Everyone Admires the Batman. And we'll see what goes on there. And Blue Devil makes an absolutely perfect point. Today's Cakesters break is, in fact, brought to you by Ratty Tatters Capes. Get yours today. You got to have your Ratty Tatters Capes, right? So here we go back again with Everyone Admires the Batman. And should he go live again, we're going to know it because we're all going to hear it. And there he is.
Somehow you in conversation to pretend like you're a part of anything.
And there he is. Ooh,
there we go.
Excitement. Put the curtain back down again. Boy, it's a good thing that I'm not utterly ripped right now. This would be really easy to lose control of. Come on now. Double click. There we go.
Sit there and watch me win. We ain't cool.
Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, well, one thing that's going on here is comments. I think he may have just shut this fucking thing down. Damn it. No, we're back.
I'm getting real big. Call real big. A real big boy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. What's up, YouTube? Remember, half of you, I don't know you. I ain't talking to you. You gonna have to sit there and watch me win. We ain't cool. What you talking about, homie? All right. Let's see here. We can do that. Where is my honey? Where's Christina? That's all I care about. Backpack was too tight now, but I'm gonna have to deal with it now. Batman's got to be uncomfortable a lot. It's just part of it.
You're uncomfortable all the time, and I hope you tighten that backpack up enough to where it cuts off circulation to your brain. He's got people in his comments. Yes, he does. Hippie Shake 666. Christina, help you with invisible gifts. Why doesn't Ace, your buddy troll, donate? Ooh, for real. Hail Satan and Christina and his imaginary compensation.
To get comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dun, 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 dun.
RTS, I have to admit, if it wasn't for my borderline diabetic condition, let's just go ahead and put that out there, I'd have long since had one. Long since. Total sucker for all of it. I mean, I think Twinkies are a food group.
Hi, whole silver.
Dear God.
Telling you, I need a horse. I should just ride a horse to do this. I think it'd be awesome. It'd be epic.
Believe it or not, that's not the first time that he said that a horse would be epic for being Batman anyway.
Batman on a horse. Be unstoppable. Horses don't play, man. They're pretty with it.
As our inauguration week celebration.
Oh boy, more silence. He's been a little bit challenging today. Okay. There we go. Well, Lobster, I'm going to guess that they're a whole lot like Hostess Susie Q's. With cake was always dry. Wife loves them to this day, but I wasn't really down with Susie Q's.
Backpack has my vest all pushed up. Not cool, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't got time for most of you. I ain't got time to be wasting time with you.
You know what? I think it's time for my daily Pepsi Zero. It's important to every now and again eat things and drink things that are fun to eat and drink. Really helps the old attitude. Negative 43 TV.
No, no, no. I'm a country legend. No, Hank Williams. I'm a million times better. That's why the crowd will come. On and on and on, on and on and on, on and on and on now. I'll tell you one thing, I look a million times better than Aaron Carter ever did. That's for sure. He did not age well at all. He had a lot of problems. He fell off. But they all do. And Illuminati comes for all of them, and then y'all pretend because you're cheap. Their fault. They sold their soul. I got mine. Mine is priceless. It's not even an option.
Lobster says taking this show on the road for you listeners. Sounds to me like he's going to be cranking it up in his car, and I love it.
Serious? Be an offensive question. Are you kidding me? My soul is priceless. Priceless, boy! I said priceless! Kind of tired today. I'm thinking of just going and sitting down to eat. I don't even feel like doing this.
Ah, yes.
I for sure ain't doing the whole thing today. I'm tired. Y'all ain't tired? You don't get tired watching me?
Don't get tired watching you because it's an endless fountain of things that I can just light on fire. It's material that can't get anywhere else.
This stuff is tiring, boy. I'm gonna take a day off today. I'll go eat. That's what I'm gonna do. Turn right back around and go eat. Boy, because I can, because Batman can do that, because I got money.
You mean to tell me that he mentioned Aaron Carter while I was off getting a can of pop? I'll never be the same.
Money. I'm making money, boy. I said it's hard work. Making something
I look funny, but ain't making money.
this pretty look like. So I must be doing it for a reason. I love that movie, man.
Jared once got busy with a burger in a bathroom.
Don't worry, Sydney. I've hustled the hell of a lot better players than you. It's just awesome. Billy Hoyle. That's me, Billy Hoyle.
Negative 43 TV, 34 minutes after the hour. It's 2:34 here, 2:34 where I'm at, and that's just kind of fun. And did you know that if it's 34 minutes after the hour, it's 26 minutes until the top of the hour? It's amazing. Tyree Sneed can't tell time two ways. You got to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'm tired of going out.
At least on FM anyway.
Oh, wait, man, it's just too much, bro. I'm tired.
FM radio is a timeless thing in that it never gets mentioned.
Like I said, I've been
I am, of course, talking about music formats. Let me get out of this thing so I'll quit chasing my fucking tail.
considering just completely retiring for a while until I come back. You know, really, really doing the real thing again in a different territory. This is just a fashion show at this point. I mean, it isn't, and it is. I don't know. It really is at this point. Like, I'm just done working. I'm tired. I've accomplished everything. But I'll still come out so I can do my content. Man, I couldn't believe when that dude said Tone Space got more output than all of us. Tone Space raps about you know what. Are you serious? He doesn't have one track. These people,
everything he does is quality.
People on here are lost.
This is coming from somebody that does not like rap at all, but you know, you don't have to like a genre of music to know when it's being done well.
Hey, another level of delusion.
He does it very well.
There we go again with the thing jerking. Don't make no sense. It's doing it on purpose, man. I don't get it.
Kenny P is here. I'm going to take it back just a little bit because it sounds like he's suggesting that his new bicycle is plotting against him.
Oh, you know what? Are you serious? He doesn't have one track. These people on here are lost. Hey, another level of delusion. There we go again with the thing jerking. Don't make no sense. It's doing it on purpose, man. I don't get it. How they keep selling me bikes that are no good.
That's your fault! God damn. I imagine it's the third one you bought from the same place. The guy seems honest. The bike that literally fell apart under your ass, you were told. He was totally transparent and upfront with you. And the same thing probably happened here. If, in fact, this isn't, a bike that you left sitting outside at your mom's house for a year or so, that could be too. It could be you bought nothing.
It's a brand new bike. All of them got major issues. They can't just do their job.
It's your job as the consumer, especially when you walk into a pawn shop, to ensure these things yourself. And if whatever it is you're buying isn't perfect, you need to have total confidence that you can repair whatever the item is, whatever is wrong with the item. If you're buying from a pawn shop, the odds are there's going to be something wrong with it. Well, then again, that's not necessarily true. I bought a couple guitars from pawn shops that I would kill over.
Unbelievable. And they don't help you at all. They're like, oh, he's not here. Like, nobody knows about this stuff.
Yeah, he's that dumb.
Nobody can just look at a chain. Seriously? Is that why? Is it because the gear thing is moving? Like, I can't figure it out. Is that what it is? I don't know, man, but I'm going to get my legs super strong, man, because I'm tired. Like, I do not want to do this no more.
Huh?
Good exercise, I'll tell you that.
I
guess that's what they meant when they were like,
I do not want to do this anymore. Well, maybe you could sell it back to the pawn shop and maybe get some money for some fucking food. And everybody here agrees to, we don't want you to have a bicycle. We want you to have something, anything with a motor, not because it would be a benefit to you in any way whatsoever, just that it would increase the odds of serious injury. That's what we're about here. I'm joking, algorithm. Sure I am.
you're Batman, you need a bike because your legs got to be strong. Like, that's true.
I think he stands up. I know when I was a kid, you stand up. That's an acceleration move. Dead start, trying to pick up speed, standing up, that's an acceleration move. He doesn't have the strength to pedal the bike when he's seated, apparently. And you can bet your bottom dollar that seat's dropped all the way down to the frame. It's not set right. and he doesn't have enough strength in his legs to move the pedals from such a crouched or seated position. You're supposed to be able to extend your leg. What I like to do is extend the leg all the way and then bring the leg back just a little bit and have it set there. That's perfectly good.
Definitely good training.
Donnie Bellers is here. We're glad he is. Oh, boy. Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. 20 minutes until the top of the hour, and this has been challenging. There's been great content wrapped around by nothing, and it seems to be a pattern with this particular stream. Here he comes, I think.
Don't holler at me.
Don't holler at me.
Yeah, I don't know. I sure am looking good. I'm in shape, man. I'll put up the video in a little bit, man. I'm getting big. Like, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, wow, my arms are, they're attaining the shape that I guess I've been working out for finally.
He has arm strength. You know, we've talked about this before. That's just being honest. If you don't give credit where it's due, you're being as much of an asshole as him after all. But again, another thing I just like to pound on and pound on and pound on. All you work on are your arms and your shoulders. Right now, you could say that you're working on your legs and all of that kind of stuff there. But relative to, anything would be like weight training, which you don't do. But pull-ups, you're making your tortoise shell bigger. By tortoise shell, of course, I mean his hunchback. He really, really needs to go all the way and have a tortoise shell pattern tattooed on it. It would be cool.
Starting to really happen.
I mean,
like it's scary.
Green ink and everything.
You can see it in the video. I just got a ton of muscle. Like, I just keep building it. But like I said, you haven't seen one person come to do my training. All they do is probably sit there and be like, that guy's Batman. That's weird. I don't got time for that. I'm going to sit on Facebook all day, right? Even though I know that I'm completely out of shape and I should go train. But no, I'm not going to do that because I'd rather sit back and judge. My parents raised me to be a entitled, spoiled millennial. That's right. That Batman, he's just silly. I don't care if he thinks he knows what he's doing. Okay. Yeah, he's strong. He can do a lot of pull-ups, but still. For real. That's the buns down right there. That's how he talks. But still, I don't agree.
Okay, I stepped out there for a second. Mrs. Baritone's home. Mrs. Baritone's home. It's a happy time around here.
C8. Him. All right, hold on. I got to grab some more stuff.
Got to grab some more stuff and go silent. This has been tough. And he's done apparently. Go ahead and drop that down. Yep, he's out of there apparently. Let me see. Yep. That's it. That one's over with. That was, of course. What was it even? Open dialogue show. That's just, if you ever wonder what irony means, that is ironic right there. Oh my goodness, is it ever? So we'll go back here to, what in the hell am I going to go back here to? Okay, we'll go back to Everyone Admires the Batman. Because I suspect he's going to go live again before too much longer. He's rolling. We'll have to give him enough time to go buy those fucking cakesters. clicks on Everyone Admires the Batman, raises the curtain, and there is Best in Show, the circle of infinite entertainment, everybody.
Like, I don't know these fools. They're way below me. That's reality. I don't like talking like that, but I mean, if they're going to talk like that, then I need to talk.
Oh boy, was there a new development. He managed to get his cape caught in the shade of his bike.
Too. You know, I'm allowed to speak. And that's the truth. They're way below me. They ain't on my level. Let them be jealous and envious. If that's what's about, then I'm doing the right thing, right?
Now, right here, we are not live. We're about 2 days ago, I believe.
I need to keep winning.
Maybe even yesterday. It all runs together after a while, like a watercolor in the rain, as Al Stewart once sang.
You know what I mean? Because I look at it different. In my eyes, it all translates way different than any of you. Y'all don't understand me. You know what I mean? Because I got a street mentality. My way I think is different. I don't let nobody talk to me crazy. You feel me? Nobody. I don't care who you are. And I'm just being real, and I'm going to be the same man always. Real talk. That's the way a man's supposed to be. Christina loves me for it.
Pardon me.
Like, I really feel like all y'all want to see stuff like that on here. And that's my thing. I think it's weakness to try to give you what y'all want on here. That's weakness.
It's weakness to try to give your audience what they want. That's weakness. He doesn't get or understand any fucking thing. My goodness.
To feed into that. I'm not doing that at all. You know what I mean? Like I said, bro, you see what I do, man. I mean, it makes no sense. It makes no sense, all this talking, all this extracurricular activity stuff. All of it is just cowardice.
Cowardice.
And that's the actual reality of it. You know? I'm not the type of dude that goes out and claims something, talks a whole bunch of nonsense. Here's one Billy, tough guy. I went out and I proved it.
You've proven nothing ever. Please stop.
Matter of fact, I prove it every single day. What I do proves every point that I could ever say or make. So it's like I said, anybody feels any type of way, sign the waiver.
To win the cosmic lottery and be given life here on Earth, and then to spend it like this. Yeah. The way he is isn't his fault. The way that he ignores it and doesn't treat it, and it's become vastly worse over the years, that was his fault. That is his fault. Therefore, don't feel bad about getting on this guy's ass. He did nothing about it. He chose to wallow in this.
That's it. Don't talk. Don't type nothing. Just sign the waiver. That's all you got to do. You understand? I don't get it, man. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like that's the only thing that it's so far out of place now because you got people who are delusional all over the place that it's like, that's why we just laugh at y'all.
That is brilliant. I got a read one for you listeners out there from Best in Show. A dozen of us have to get out there and rent a Batman suit and bikes and just ride behind him. That would, in fact, be legend.
I was laughing, bro. I thought it was funny as hell. You know what I mean? I was like, what is he talking about? People be odd and confusing. You know? But that's why I'm saying I can tell that people don't know who I am. Because the number one thing you should know about me, for all the public, I don't let go of nothing.
That is true enough. But the one thing that you need to be aware of right now is that somewhere around you, there is a guy who told you to your face to don't lose it relative to your bike. Somebody's looking to rob you.
I forget nothing.
Don't assume he's went away because he hasn't.
You understand? And like when people like try to do anything my direction or say anything my direction, I never forget and I always come back.
Well, it's a problem.
Just remember that. That's all. Trust me, bro. I mean, that's what Batman says, right? I am vengeance, right? What do you think I am? So like this acting stuff, like acting like, oh, we're gonna dance around you and we're gonna act like that's them.
Yeah, you heard that. That's supposed to be a flex. He's supposedly acting hard there, doing a Mickey Mouse impression. And if he worked on it, he could do a pretty good Mickey Mouse, I believe. But that is not what I would like to call a tough sounding mouth noise.
Like, no, you're not. People don't act with me, partner. Like, what? You can see what I am. I mean, it's written all over me. You feel me? I don't got a front. That's why I don't get it. Like all that talking. What is talking? Where has talking ever gotten anyone? That's the question I pose to the public.
Oh, bathe in the irony. Today's word is irony.
Like I said, talk all you want. I'm going to use every one of you.
Can you believe it? We've been here live for 3 hours on Negative 43 TV. I'm Rich Baritone. It's 10 minutes until the top of the hour.
As the token on this platform of what not to be. So whoever that dude was, that's what you don't want to be. I mean, are you serious, bro? It's just a bicycle, man. It's worth several $100s. All I'm saying is the amount. I'm not bragging, bro. Several $100s is nothing to me, bro. I've made and spent millions every.
Yeah, I was thinking something along the lines of that myself. The whole thing for me just flew by.
Year consecutively. Are you serious? Crazy. Like that's literally insane, bro. So now I guess you got people out here that think they tough because they can't get $2 to their name together. That's insane, dude. I'm just being real. And I've noticed that about a lot of people down here. They have a poverty mindset.
Well, here's something I want you to notice. Got a little programming note before we get back to this. Saturday Madness is going to happen tomorrow night. Again, it's not going to happen at 5:50. It will happen somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock p.m. Sneedville time tomorrow. The reason being I booked a hitting bay or golf simulator, if you will. I haven't swung a golf club since October, and I can't wait. I simply can't wait. I love you folks. You know I do, but I got to go hit some golf balls. The mind is getting lost about this time of the year, and if you're a golfer, you know what I'm talking about. So remember, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock tomorrow evening here on Negative 43 TV, keep an eye on Sneedville Now magazine for more details as the time gets closer.
And they are all they do is be jealous. You know, that's why I ran into all them problems in the past. Because people just didn't know how to do for themselves. Like, man, I am so far beyond that. I would never waste my time. I'm just being real. I wouldn't.
Okay, we're going to hear that one again.
Down here, they have a poverty mindset, and they are all they do is be jealous. You know, that's why I ran into all them problems in the past, because people just didn't know how to do for themselves. Like,
he ran into all those troubles in the past because people just didn't know how to do for themselves. Fuck. Welcome back, Sticky. I'm glad you're back. What's up? You missed it about 25 minutes ago or so. Tyree Sneed managed to get what is left of his cape hung up in the shade of his bicycle, and we had it live.
Man, I am so far beyond that. I would never waste my time. I'm just being real. I wouldn't care what anyone told me or said to me. I would just walk away.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this goes. I'm just going to have to remember to take my time and not try to do too much, because the last time I swung a golf club, I weighed 230 pounds. I weigh 185 now, and I'm a lot more flexible. So just start easy, build your way up, and just don't swing hard ever.
I would, because I'm a grown man, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm a grown man, right?
Right.
There's repercussions for my actions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, very simple. I don't got time, bro. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, that's my whole thing. I never respected that. I never respected people that, I mean, you have to be completely delusional. I mean, to think that we're going to respect delusion, no. Like, people just think like,
Do you think he forgot what he was talking about? I sure do.
oh, they have an issue. Yeah, there's a lot of people with an issue. Trust me, there's a lot of people with a gripe, not just with me, but with everyone. I mean, imagine how many complaints God gets.
Maybe back 25 minutes or so, and even that's a ballpark guess.
I mean, all of you have a complaint. You all seem to be in a bad mood all the time. The world doesn't care, buddy. The world does not care, man. That's what y'all don't get. And y'all be in your feelings, and that's why a lot of you be in bad predicaments all the time. Right there. I mean, imagine being that mentally enslaved, that mentally like held back. What? That a bicycle is a big deal to you? Wow. That's crazy, man. I'll just be real. That's crazy.
A bicycle's a big deal to you. That's crazy. It's a big deal to you. He does not realize how often he actually is talking about himself.
It's craziness. But they think they tough. So now you're tough. So you're tough because you have a poverty mindset. That's crazy, man. I'm just saying there's a big difference between my mentality and y'all, man. It don't compare at all. It don't come close.
Oh, there's absolutely no doubt about it. You have a sub 100 IQ, and your brain is eaten alive with multiple mental illnesses. Certainly is not my problem at all. My IQ is 125, which means technically I fall into the door of genius. And I also proved that number doesn't mean shit. You got to have a 140 to get an Mensa, though. They're not fucking around.
I don't understand y'all because y'all don't make sense. I understand me perfectly. I mean, I'm making the right moves. So like I said, I just focus on winning, man. I guess like I've never been in this position. I've always been mad successful, but I've never been in a position where it involved the public a little.
Damn, I don't even know why I stopped it. It's just so fucking wow.
You know, so it's all new to me, man. It's gonna take.
It's just so fucking wow. That's why you tune into Negative 43 TV for deep takes like that.
Be time to get acclimated to it.
So
I ain't used to people talking crazy at all to me, and I'm not gonna get used to it. But at the same time, like, I mean, the real truth is that I have to put up with it. That's the truth, and it comes with being successful. It does. That's what people don't get. When you're a grown man, you're just a grown man. See, that's the thing with the so-called women, right? Like I said, most of the so-called women, hold up. Most of the so-called women are stuck working these 9-to-5s at these places, right? I look down on all of y'all. I'll just tell you straight up. If you look down on me, you funny, because I definitely look down on y'all. I'll just tell you straight up. Like, people say don't judge. Oh, I judge all the time.
Well, so do I. For example, I don't wear underwear until they're so caked with skid marks and urine stains that I finally, after almost 2 weeks, just take them off, throw them into a gas station bathroom garbage can, and put on a new pair of underwear. I don't do that. I'm better than you are.
And God talks to me, and I'm his number one. So it's not wrong to judge. You got to judge. You got to know who you're dealing with. Are you serious? That's like half my job is to judge and figure out who people are. Not only that, but I judge in the spiritual realm because
much earlier I said something about, who are you looking down on? Are you face down in the gutter looking at the rats through the sewer grate?
Happen to run divine court.
That's about it.
Smart one. Like, y'all think these courts matter. They're all corrupt. The court that matters is divine court. You feel me? Where God.
There is no divine court per se.
God is the law. Because God is the law, period. But like I said, how do I express this?
Don't bother.
They don't get. I'm super intuitive. I can feel energies. I can feel when enemies are around my spirit, right? Just like I told you, I felt this morning. I already know what it is, man. Like, why would I care? I mean, it's going to be like that, man. It's going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. I just want to talk about it because it's relevant. It's completely relevant to everything I'm talking about. You feel me? And I always tie in the concepts without trying. It all comes to me naturally. That's why these people are perplexed by me. They're like, how does he do this?
How do you do this? How do you do this? How is it that at this point in time you thought you were making sense?
God, man. You know, a lot of things are not possible, but with God, all things are possible. You know what I mean? So, like I said, people don't know me. That's their problem. I don't care what they do. I don't know you. You don't know me.
Yeah, knowing the way that his mind works in that scenario, he would be looking through the sewer grate at the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, he would.
That's it. But yeah, like, nah, I'm not going in any of those areas no more. If people are going to be like that and it's weird, I'm good. And again, it all makes perfect sense. I don't need to explain anything. So that's the thing. These people want to talk on here. But what about you? We know exactly who and what all of you are. I don't have nothing to prove. You're only going to try to steer me the wrong.
You're the only person here that has anything to prove. None of the rest of us here care to prove anything to one another because we're all secure in our existence. Unlike you.
Direction. Why would I listen to you? Come on, bro. I want to pretend like I'm not asking for your opinion, man. All of you don't even have an identity, especially concerning me. Don't say nothing to me. That's down.
Don't have an identity. I'm Rich Baritone. What are you talking about?
All right, crazy. To be real, like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to people who don't have my best interest at heart. Come on, that's crazy. I'm a 35-year-old grown man, bro. You think I don't know how to act? You think?
don't.
And this is what people got to learn. The youth got to learn this too. Just because somebody mouths off to you, all right, and like I said, they usually do it while they're running away. Let them do it. It ain't no big deal, man.
If they're mouthing off at you while they're running away, let them do it. Which means if they're mouthing off at you while they're standing directly in front of you, let them do it. Because I'm a putty.
Real talk. Let them do it. Be the bigger man and walk away. Real talk. Seriously, that's a real thing, man. Because I'll tell you.
That is excuse for cowardice number 836.
Tell you what, when you walk away, you're gonna walk right into blessings. Pray for them. Seriously, pray for them. You know, I'm not saying you always got to turn the other cheek. Don't put up with nothing, but you know, pray for them. Maybe they're going through something. You know, you never know. There's a bottle with the little fireballs on the ground. You know what I mean? Maybe they're going through something. I don't know. I mean, if you struggle in that bad, that a bike is a big deal to you. I mean, if it's that serious, I mean, that's crazy.
You're the one who's going on about it.
Like, I don't even know what to call that, man. We got to invent a name for that. Like, what is that called? Like sun level? I don't know.
What?
That's crazy. I've never had that mentality where a bike was that big of a deal. I mean, it's a big deal for my business, and I wasn't even tripping like that. You know, I walk on top of rocks every day. Are you serious? That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it's obvious what it is every time is people just look at me and they see, like, you know, I mean, they naturally, I guess, feel some type of way. You know,
Yeah, they're repulsed by you. Instant hatred, longings for acts that would not be very kind.
don't like using that word on here, but the truth is, I think a lot of them are scared for good reason. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not even coming with that type of energy. So that's why it's confusing to me, because I'm a good dude and I'm here to help everybody and nothing but positive. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's like being the ladybug in Bug's life. You don't mean any harm and you're trying to help people. And, you know, I'm a super good person.
Yep, he does this from time to time, comparing himself to Ladybug from A Bug's Life. And he's a good person. I've never seen A Bug's Life. My daughter had outgrown those sort of movies at that time. I did not know that Ladybug was all thugged out and shit.
You know, I'll give you everything I got, trying to help you. You know, so it's just odd. Well, you know, it's just so out of place. I mean, when somebody tries to act like they're tough, I mean, while they run, I don't, it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm literally perplexed. It's super confusing. That was super weird. Like, and then that repeating yourself stuff. Like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm straight. And maybe it's just the same people. Maybe it's because they're all connected.
So Ladybug sounded tough anyway. Again, never seen it.
Like I've been saying, I mean, that's cool. I mean, they can go to federal prison too then. This is a federal lawsuit when I'm filing. We're going to figure out every member of this illegal underground conspiracy. Come on, bro. Y'all think it's a secret? Man, y'all do realize I know everything that y'all do, right? Y'all do realize I know that you're tied into the dark web. Yeah, buddy, I know everything, homie. Been known it for a long time.
Dark web is something that I don't know jack shit about. Why would I want to know anything about it? Jesus Christ, you can get if you're just on the internet, yeah, everything's up for grabs, baby.
Yeah, I know that y'all are on the black market all the time. Yep. And I think that's where most of the money is being exchanged. See, people don't get Batman is really good at what he does. Like, really, really good. Like, I have a gift. So I'm just saying, like, when criminals run their mouth, like I said, when they're doing it running away, it's just weird. It's like,
while they're doing it running away, it's just weird. Man, this particular onion is starting to really reveal some layers here.
seriously? It's funny as hell. I just laugh. I stay laughing. And that's it. We enjoy ourselves. Feel me? I'm going to explain and explain and talk and talk and talk and get paid for it. I said I use YouTube to vent and teach y'all.
Okay, he has put up another short. We're not going to look at it. Another selfie in a bathroom with stains on the mirror that could only possibly be one of three things: shaving cream, toothpaste, or jizz.
Something. Come here to learn something from a grown man. That's what you should do. You should learn from me. I know what I'm talking about. I mean, like I said, I'm getting up there. I'm 35. I mean, I look like way younger.
You look 50, maybe even 51, 52. You look old.
Age backwards, but I know a lot, man. I know a lot. Like, I'm saying, like, things that nobody else could teach you. I know a lot. That's why Christina even said, she was like, no, you have a purpose with the...
Oh, yeah, especially when he starts in on Mexicans, the whole 3 foot tall thing. Yeah, some people would find that irritating to the point of punch throwing.
Use for teaching people. She said that God told her that. I believe it. And that's the truth, It's like 50 Cent said, I relate to them, man. I do. I relate to their struggle. I relate to it. But 50 Cent said, he said, when we play,
sure you needed that image. Sure you did.
Play basketball, they smell like me. Like, that's the truth. Like, like, I wouldn't say we came up the same, identical, but it's somewhat similar. I don't think anybody came up like me. I really came up hard, dude. That's the thing. Like, I never wanted to.
Came up hard as rocks on Trailside Drive, you coddled little bitch.
To come online and talk about it or to say that. I wish I didn't. I came up hard, dude. Always had a hard time, man. And I'm not proud of it because I wish it was different, man. I wish that I was entitled. That's what y'all don't get.
I wish that I was entitled. That's not what y'all get. I don't need to explain to any of you why that's funny. If you're brand new here or you just stumbled across this sometime after the fact, you may have to do a little study to really, really enjoy the comedy.
I do. I mean, I'm not going to be literal. I mean, I don't really. I'm glad that I've struggled and learned. It made me a lot stronger, and I'm glad that I found God. But I'm just saying, I think before that, if you look at it from your perspective,
as hard as a Hostess snack cake, not a fan of the Suzy Q's, never was. My wife loves them. I think the cake was dry. You get into that from time to time with the cupcakes. But if I was buying Hostess cupcakes back in the day, I was the guy buying the orange cupcakes. Yes, I was.
Sure, most people would want to be entitled because it means that you're good. You don't really have much to worry about. You feel me? Like that.
You know what else is really good, since I'm starting to think in terms of snack food porn? Get some just cake donuts, regular cake donuts, and a bottle of Orange Crush. You will, in fact, thank me later.
That I would like. I would like to not have to do so much or worry so much. But then again, like I said, I mean, even when I had money, I did a lot. You got to struggle no matter what. If you hustling and you getting things done, I don't care how much money you have.
If that sounds like a blood sugar spike, you'd be right.
I don't care if you're a trillionaire. You should be struggling or
But
you
it's
ain't gonna
great.
get nowhere. You could be a millionaire. It doesn't mean anything. You're still gonna have problems.
I don't, unless I was having them with an orange. It's like the greatest thing ever. I promise you. Get her a bottle of Crush the next time.
Right? I mean, if you're a trillionaire and you stop exercising, you're probably not going to be too happy. You know what I mean? And it's going to reflect. It's going to show. And it's
When it comes to Hostess donuts, the ones that I love, the Crunch donuts. I have always had a love affair with those Crunch donuts. Adore them. A lot of people can't stand them. The whole coconut thing, not an aversion I got. Oh, that's an entire bag easily.
probably going to affect you, right? So like I said, I mean, people think that this life coaching thing, they want to act like it's a game or a joke, just like y'all don't want to buy music. I mean, I'm offering real life coaching.
Anybody here been to a vegan bakery? We have a great one in Columbus. It's called Patty Cake. Well, we went in there about 3-4 months ago, and the wife bought too many cupcakes. We had 4 cupcakes total. I was planning on eating 1. Well, anyway, over 4 days, I wound up eating 3 of the cupcakes just so they wouldn't waste. My wife can't eat that much. As far as cupcakes go, they're huge. And that week, I lost 4 pounds. I had a really good week in the gym and everything, but it was something else. It was something that shouldn't have happened. It still makes no sense.
This is what I do for a business and a career. Like I said, I 100% want to teach the youth, and just I don't know if we're gonna have to build our own ministry or our own something like some kind of home to help people get off the streets, maybe, like was my original idea. We're gonna have to do something so that I can be able to utilize my gift and teach people and talk to people and steer in the right direction. Because I done been through everything. I've been in the streets on and off so long, it doesn't mean.
Glazed blueberry donuts. Now we're creeping more into a donut thing. Anything custard filled. Custard filled with powdered sugar, with white frosting, with chocolate frosting. I don't care.
I was lacking.
Oh, and of course, jelly donuts. Can't forget jelly donuts.
Anything. I'm just a street dude. I'm very street oriented. I always was. I wanted to be. That's how I built my business. So
I am not. Yeah, I am not saying that there was any connection at all, but nonetheless, it's true. During the week that I ate 3 gigantic cupcakes, I managed to lose 4 pounds, 5 pounds. It was crazy.
So, I mean, how do I explain it?
Welcome, Southsider, to the show. Right now, we're kind of half listening to Tyree Sneed. We're talking about snack cakes, donuts, and whatnot.
I've just always been very street oriented. So for me, like, I know that I can give people the right advice. You know what I mean? And I can teach people how to make better, more conscious decisions. And I honestly enjoy it.
You know something that a lot of gas stations have? Pound cake slices. If God made something better than pound cake, he kept it for himself.
Like when I get the rare chance, I enjoy it. I think that would be cool to, like, when I get the chance to actually help someone and try to steer them the right direction. I mean,
anybody been to a Krispy Kreme lately? God knows I haven't, but I'm understanding they're like $24, $25 a dozen now for donuts.
Nothing better than that, man. especially if I can bring people towards God. You know what I mean? But the right way. That's the thing, man. You have a lot of churches, they'd be like,
This is totally off subject, but do you know what has exploded in price? Metamucil. What is Metamucil for? It literally creates shit. That's its job. You used to be able, like 2-3 years ago, get these great big jars for anywhere between $7.99 to $9.99. You know, these massive things that you could like hurt people with if you hit them in the head with it. Those really big ones now are $35 fucking dollars. $35 for what cost $8 or $9 just 3 or 4 years ago? What in the world?
yeah, we want to bring you to God. We want to pray for you. Like, yeah, but are you really helping that person?
Now, from Metamucil, let's go back into baked goods, shall we? So much more pleasant. Oh man, there's just nothing like a pound cake.
You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference when it's actually genuine. I mean, when you're just talking and going through the motions, yeah. But like with what I want to build, it would actually help that.
Or buy like an Edwards pie, a chocolate cream pie or whatever. Go home, don't even bother with putting it in the freezer. Just cut that bitch up right there. One pie gone instantaneously.
Like literally, like it'd be like a home. Like here's shelter, here's food, here's clothing, and we're gonna actually treat you right. Unlike,
oh, I gotta tell you, man, that's my favorite glazed donut. When they're hot, they're really kind of incomparable.
Like the ministry you do. See, that's the thing. They made a huge mistake trying to treat me some type of way. That's not how you do that stuff at all. Like that's a joke. That's what that is.
So since I can't have any of that anymore, I have protein pancakes and protein waffles. Premier Protein, not a sponsor, makes the most wonderful protein pancakes you could ever hope for. Put some butter on there, hit it with a little sugar-free syrup. I'm sitting in a tall cotton at that point.
Feel me? Like I didn't need anything from them, man, at all. I just was.
So waffles and pancakes. Again, that particular brand, and oatmeal. Lots and lots of oatmeal helps a ton.
Smart, and I was using it for what it was worth, and it helped me to promote while we traveled. I already knew what I was doing. All y'all know. You feel me? But like, and they couldn't see it. See, that's the thing, bro. I'd be so good at being a chameleon and blending in, and just, you know, like literally, I can't believe the CIA hasn't hired me. Like,
it's not a baked good, but I absolutely adore creme brulee. The only problem with a creme brulee order is they're never big enough. Know what I mean?
Like as an undercover by now, or the feds or the FBI. I mean, I'd be the best, literally the best of the best. But I don't know. I don't know how it would go. Because the thing is, like, if you do jobs like that, like if you were actual undercover, right? Which, like I said, I mean, it's just self-explanatory. I don't need to spell everything out for y'all. That's the thing, too. I'm tired of explaining concepts that everybody knows.
What would you know about working undercover? What would you know? And you know what the best thing? I know I'm having a great show when I really don't have any idea what he just said in the previous 4 or 5 minutes. I was too busy with you good folks talking about highly sugared desserts. How I love them.
Like, just because certain individuals want it, they can't.
I can't eat them, but the lust will never go away.
Process things. That's not my problem. But yeah, like if you're an actual undercover, the thing is they want someone like me that's from the real element, because like I don't have the patience level. I blend in. It works. You know, I'm just saying
my wife did something nice for me the other day that I didn't ask for at all. She had placed an order with a Swiss colony. It got me a box of sugar-free petit fours. Yeah, I like to talk about things that are fun to eat. You know, it's important to have something every now and again that's fun to eat. I love those things so much. And the sugar-free ones, you can't tell the difference anymore. Chemicals? Yes. Chemicals that are worse than sugar? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm still taking my chances with it.
my own. I've been in so many positions.
It makes my life easier if only for a couple of minutes.
It's like that, man. I used to go to clubs and I'd be in situations like that, literally, where they'd be asking me like, are you a cop? Like straight up, they'd be like, "Are you sure you're not a cop?" I'm like, "Dude, like, no, I'm not." You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm being.
I was only asked that question once in my life. Me and my friend Keith, God rest his soul, and that was his name. We were trying to buy weed from a friend of a friend who turned out to be extremely paranoid. And the guy looked at us and said, Are you cops? Like, the blood just went cold. I mean, this dude was like legitimately fucking terrifying. He looked like, God, bushy hair pulled back into a ponytail, a beard, black, bushy, that just seemed to go on forever, and the most psychotic looking eyes ever. My blood froze.
Real, like, if the CIA hired.
We got the weed. We got back to Keith's house. It was 1989 finals were on, in fact. And I looked at him and I said, remind me that we never again need weed that fucking badly.
Hired me to be an undercover, I would be really good at it because I have the mentality that I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand it. It's like on here, everybody talks, but who got the results? So remember, there's people on here, they calling me whatever, right? But yet my results, I achieved them. My formula worked, right? There's nothing out of the picture, out of the ordinary about how I do things. It's unorthodox. Yeah.
All right. Unorthodox. Well, I guess that's a word for it. We should be out of here no later than 3:45 p.m. Sneedville time. This one's going along very, very well indeed.
Yeah, because it's the formula that works. The unorthodox formula works every single time. For me, I don't know how y'all do things. 9 times out of 10, it works. There's a method to my madness. And if you listen, you know, I hope that some people will start to utilize that because it has everything to do with, you know, the 50 laws of power, art of you know what with Sun Tzu, all that stuff, law of attraction.
The art of you know what? You're afraid to say war? That's not even on their list, buddy. And of course, we know the word that he loves to use indiscriminately, but he's going to worry about the title of the book, The Art of War. The Art of You Know What by Tyree Sneed.
It all ties in when you really study. I spent years studying that stuff, man. I studied how to create your own reality and get more power over your subconscious. I still know how to do it, but it scares me. That's why I don't really do it as much. It scares the hell out of me. It's scary because you get where you're dreaming and you can't figure out which one is real. And I've been there and it's super scary. Like, I don't want to go back to that. It terrified me, to be honest.
I just now realized, I think I may have streamed this a couple of days ago. In fact, I'm pretty certain of it. But what this proves to me is, and it is true, you listen to a Tyree Sneed live stream once. You come back to it a day or so later, it's like looking at a mosaic. You see something different every time. You hear a detail that totally passed you by before. And the movie that's coming up soon is really gonna show you what I mean by that.
Honest, it really did. It was like cool for a while. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of lying. It didn't terrify me at the time, but it does now. It just kind of freaks me out. I don't want to go through it again. I really don't. And it's crazy because it's kind of doing it on its own. You know?
After he said the word "thorns," and yeah, those lucid dreams. Most bad dreams are lucid dreams.
I have a lot of power in my subconscious. But the thing is, there's a tool and a trick that you can do, and it helps you attain and establish more power through your subconscious. This is how the Illuminati works. It's how they did a lot of their sacrifices, like Proof and Eminem. Eminem signed a contract. He's well aware of what he did. All that mourning is always fake, like it was with everyone, like Kobe Bryant's wife. I mean, you really think she cared? That's why they wear those black sunglasses, because they're like, oh, Kobe Bryant, yes. You know what I mean? Because they're like, yes, I just inherited.
Well, I wear them because I have cataracts, but that's another thing. And always remember, kids, as I like to say with floaters, you always have something to watch.
However many $1 million or so they think, because none of that money is real. Because, like I said, NBA players don't get paid; they're slaves. That's the actual truth. See, that's the thing. I had somebody tell me again today, and they work at one of the places,
That is jealousy to the point of psychosis, of course.
and they're cool. He's a cool guy, but he said, "Well, they make a lot of money." No, they don't. See, that's where you're wrong. You've been lied to. You believe they make a lot of money. Why? Are you there? Do you see their check when they make it? Okay, how can you say that then?
Blue Devil, that's a wonderful point. I've never even contemplated the dreams of Tyree Sneed. Good Lord in heaven. That sounds like that should be like a Dr. Seussian kind of animation thing.
Don't none of them people get paid. Politicians, none of them. Trump, he's not rich. They don't have a one red cent. They don't have a penny squeezed together. No, that's not how it works. And I'll explain again. The system, the way it works with masonry, they occupy things they don't own. It's all borrowed. Even the time is borrowed. That's what most of it has to do, time, travel, and time. What do you think all this stuff with all these people is about? Like Jay-Z and these old pictures that look like these people. It's a reptilian thing, man. It's a real thing, bro.
Yeah, I know. I streamed that particular video, and it is so fucking angering. So, oh God.
So y'all don't understand. Masons don't have money, bro. They lie to you, and y'all.
It is a shame that Kobe Bryant died. It's a shame that anybody dies, and certainly in a horrific circumstance like that. The Kobe Bryant was a victim of. The real victims were the kids. What, 7 or 8 kids on that thing? That just made my heart hurt.
I'll just believe whatever you're told. That's the issue that we're having. That's the part that upsets me. Because every time I try to explain to y'all reality, y'all think that you know something and you have no clue what's actually
Lady Nightmare is here. Here late, but here.
happening. And I do. I'm not telling you an opinion. I'm not telling you belief. I'm telling you the facts. Masons don't have money. And I have proved this existentially with concrete examples for years. Why would I need to prove something to you?
I hate that fucking word so much. Existentially. Not going into it.
If you want to be a sheep, go ahead. Bah. Bah. I don't care. I don't care. I tried all that, man. I tried caring about all that. I'm good. Real talk. You want to wake up? That's your choice.
And here's another word that will mark anybody that uses it as a blithering idiot, as they used to say at the turn of the 19th century. Ninny or ninnies. You hear anybody say ninny or ninnies, and they're not referring to Dr. Smith from Lost in Space. You can quit listening to them.
It ain't up to me. You feel me? You're not Neo in this matrix. I am. So it's for me. It's not for everybody. That's what people got to understand.
The Matrix.
Oh, man.
The Matrix is a movie. I'm Richbartone.
Pizza falls out. Almost fell out. Can't let that happen. I'm gonna keep that. I still eat this Matrix pizza though, and it's still delicious. Yeah, like I said, I'm a real chill guy, man. I'm normal, But that's the thing too. People will meet me. They're like, "Man, you a real chill guy," or they're like, "You seem like a real chill guy." I'm like, "Little do you know." You know what I mean? They don't
It's not that he's a chill guy. It's that he's timid.
understand. I run everything around me, and I got everyone.
Unless you're dealing with women or elderly people, in which case he is not timid.
Joking, terrified of me. You know what I mean? It needs to be. They don't get like y'all talk about these groups and organizations like they're tough. I mean, Batman has outdone all of them.
And our last segment is brought to you by gas station brand hot dogs. Remember, for a limited time, get your honey beans right there at gas station.
I mean, I've got all of them. Like, I own them. Real talk. And no, I don't have anybody in my pocket because I don't work with none of these people. I do everything by myself. I was being real. I've won against everybody. And that's what you want to do, be a man. And I'll always proclaim that. When Christina and I have kids.
So Gal, G-A-O, G-A-U, the official new spelling for so gay.
I'm going to raise my kids to be the same way. You know what I mean? even like if it's a girl, I'm not gonna like, have her be like super tough maybe, but I'm gonna teach her how to think for herself. If I have a son, I don't know, good luck to the world, because he's gonna be he's gonna be one hell of a man, because I'm gonna teach him everything, and that's all I'm gonna spend all my time doing, is being with Christina. And if I have a son, I'm gonna teach my son everything I know.
Your son will be catatonic and will never recover from the condition.
And I'm gonna try to even teach him more. I'm gonna try to show
If I was talking about anyone else other than Tyree Sneed, I would think to myself, boy, you just surrendered just a little bit of your humanity.
him everything he needs to know, so that he can be prepared, because my dad did it for me. He did everything he could for me. He showed me everything he could, and I know that, and that's true love, man. That's when you care about someone, that you get them prepared.
Pigeon chest. Sounds like you're talking about the chicken drop, which was something they would do in certain bars, generally a southern U.S. kind of a thing. They would have basically a cage, and at the floor of the cage would be like, say, a bingo card with numbers like 1 to 20. You bet on what number the chicken's going to shit on. Then you put the chicken in there, and the box the chicken shits in wins. It's kind of like an inbred version of bingo.
Prepared for for the hell they're gonna go through. I mean, this life is hard, man. This world is tough. Ain't nothing easy about this world. Don't get it twisted. It ain't nothing fair. So that's my only thing, man. People who get online every day to project, that's fine. I built the business because I don't do that. Maybe you should pay attention and follow my formula. Okay, son? We'll talk later.
You will never talk directly to anybody or any of us ever again. That was Everyone Admires the Batman. And that is all that I have for you on this now Friday afternoon where I'm at. As always, thank you so much for spending at least a little bit of your day with us here on Negative 43 TV. Always appreciated. Let me pound this nail into the ground one more time. Saturday Madness happens tomorrow, but it's going to happen between 7:30 and 8:30 p. or 7:30 and 8 p.m. Yes, that's right, Sneedville time. A little later, I am going to go hit some golf balls tomorrow, and I can't wait. The only thing I have to remember is go easy. Go easy. Maybe not even hit anything above, say, a 6 hybrid. So I play a full hybrid set. Yeah, just take it easy and see how it feels, because it's literally a different person that's going to be swinging this golf club this time, and I simply cannot wait. Great party. It always is. All I have to do is go live, and we all get together and we make it happen. But this is really the unfortunate part of the show. This is where we bring up the house lights and go home. And with that, Negative 43 TV ends another broadcast day. I'm Richbartone. And until the next time, I'll talk to you.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face